The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
Four 499 1000. Late Night Alternative. Iain Lee, Catherine Boyle. Anything goes. Anything goes. We have a letter which I've not opened, but it smells of treachery and backstabbing. It stinks of backstabbing. It stinks of scummery. It stinks of a-holes.
Oh.
We gave out on this show Late Night Alternative lifetime membership cards. We've stopped giving them out on this show for now. Maybe in May we might give a few more out, but A, we're almost out of them. B, the only way you can get them at the moment until the end of the month is to buy merch from our store, T-shirts, hoodies, bags, mugs, hats. IainLee.com, look for the shop thing, click on there. Every purchase this month, every order this month, let's just say, every order this month gets a free, signed, numbered, laminated card with your name written on it. Some of them have been sent out already. Some of you will be receiving them tomorrow. Some of you will be receiving them Saturday. Some of you will probably get them next Tuesday or Wednesday because we've got to do a bit more. But you'll remember there was a scumbag who let everybody down, ruined it for everyone. It's a bit of fun, right? And there was a guy called Simon who got sent out one of the first tranche of these cards and then put it on eBay for £100. Then £10,000. We came to a deal. I bought it off him for £50, £1.50 postage and packing, so £51.50, because I wasn't... It kind of... This show is about honesty. You won't find any other presenter that bears their soul as much as I do. I mean, Steve Allen bears his arsehole, but he doesn't... in as much as he is one. But you won't get any other presenter that bears their soul as much as I do. Some might say that I bear too much. Some might say that. Well, that's just the way it is. 0344 499 1000. But the show is based on trust. It's based on honesty. It's based on brotherhood and sisterhood. Sisterhood and brotherhood. And transhood. I think this is it. I've not opened it. I've just done a big opening monologue. It might not even be the card. This should be the membership card from Scumbag Simon.
Oh, it's got its own fanfare.
That's you. That's your computer.
Paul's.
What are you doing? What was that?
Dunno.
God, I thought it was like if I were to. Well, okay, I'm not going to say that. Not
What?
I'm not going to say it because it's insensitive.
Okay.
I was going to make a reference to something that is actually insensitive. I tell you during the break. I'm actually being mature.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm being mature.
I look forward to you unburdening yourself.
Sam, can we the trail that we normally play at because I'm about to embarrass Catherine and show her how grown up I am. Can you get the trail that we normally play at 1:30? Because I want to play a trailer and tell her what I was going to say. Can you just drag it up? Is that easily done? Because you're going to regret trying to push me to the edge. You ready? You hit it and then turn our mics off.
The radio show that knows truth is always stranger than fiction.
Week Monday, I get shoes.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee.
Because they're too real to be part of my imagination.
On Talk Radio.
Recent events, I censored myself. So who is the better...
It's appalling you even thought of that.
No, it's not appalling. It was a bit of fun. There's talk of a James Bond movie coming out, which would probably... Anyway, it's a bit of fun. Right, so... Let's have a look. This is it. This is it. This is the... Can you check, make sure that's an official card, that's not a fake?
Yeah.
He's written a letter. To Iain and stroke or Kath, but mostly Iain as it was his dosh. £51.50 this cost me. Please find... the hotline is open. We need Simons to call in now.
Do you know what I noticed about that letter straight away?
Yeah?
Obviously the work of a psychopath.
Why?
All in capital letters.
I always write in capitals.
Well,
so
there we go.
There we go. We need Simon to call in. The best Simon tonight is going to be given this card because it's got the name Simon on there. Please find enclosed the membership card that you kindly purchased from me off of that eBay, along with this pointless letter explaining about the enclosed membership card that you bought off of eBay. Actually, we didn't buy it off of eBay. I paid you directly through PayPal, which actually, if you've listed something on eBay, goes against eBay's terms and conditions. Being a massive fan of your show, it is an honour to have sold this back to you for 200 times less than my asking price. I think you will agree. The cheek of this... I think you will agree that is the actions of a true fan. I will spend the £50 on sweets and pop. The £1.50 was truly spent on sending this to you. Well done if you managed to read my writing. Lots of love, Simon.
Oh.
You're a scumbag. You're a traitor. You're an a-hole. You're a bell cheese. Oh. That's as much as I can...
He's £50 up.
Yeah, well, he's a scumbag. So, what we're going to do tonight, I want Simons to call in. Simon, do you want this? Simon, I'm talking to you. Yeah, Simon, you, listening to this now. You want it? Phone up. You need a fact. You need a fact. And we need a Simon. Who is going to claim... Who is going to... It's like Excalibur. It's like King Arthur pulling Excalibur from that rock. Only King Arthur, only King Simon, only a Simon who is worthy can get... this membership card, number 32. It is a low number. We're in the hundreds now. It is a low number. Who wants it? We'll give it a wipe down so it hasn't got the scumbags fleas on there, and you can have it. But we need the best Simon. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number. Simons, this is your call to arms. Let's go to Anna first of all, though. Good evening, Anna.
Good evening. I've received my membership card.
Hey!
I want to say thank you.
This is movie star Anna!
Mm-hmm.
This is movie star Anna! This is very, very exciting. Anna has appeared in movies. She's worked with huge stars. And we have decided that the top 10 will be big celebrities. Shane Ritchie has got a top 10 membership card. And so we, very generously, I thought, you can't get any higher than this. You cannot get any higher than this. We gave Anna number 3.
Yes, you did. But actually, you were talking about loyalty and honesty.
Yep.
And I've just opened it,
Yes.
and it says number 2.
Oh.
And
what?
I don't think... And I know you gave me number 3. And I think you and... Is Kath number 2? Or
Kath is number 2. So, Kath, you've done yourself out of...
I'm not number 2.
You've done yourself out of a card. Hang on a minute, Anna. You've done yourself out of a card.
I'm not number 2.
What number are you?
1.
Excuse me? Well, what number am I? Where's my card? Let me get my card. I'm number 7!
Holy shit.
I'm number 7! I'm number 7! I'm number 7!
Well,
on my show!
Lucky number.
I'm number 7! You're number 1?
Obviously.
Some bit part 2 penny actor who's got a line in a Wookiee movie is number 2? No disrespect, Anna. Sorry, that was rude.
No.
I'm number 7 on my own show? Number 7? The treachery of this! Why did you do that? You know that once they're made, we can't make them again. I'm number 7 on my own show. What are you? You're an SH1T. That's what you are.
Number 1.
Number 1. She's number 1. I'm number 7. Anna is number 2.
Well, you let me write them all out, so I thought
I didn't look at it. You gave it me, and I just put it in the wallet. I thought number 1. That'll be worth a few quid one day when I'm old.
If you cover the top of it up, it looks like number...
Cover that up!
Oh.
Anna, it's not your fault. No. Anna, it's not your fault. It is absolutely not your fault. And thank you, Anna, for being decent enough to call up and let us know. You keep that card, Anna. That's your card. That's yours. You're number 2.
Thank you.
You're number 2. Thank you, Anna.
Thanks.
No, I've got no... I have to say this... almost no hard feelings towards you, Anna, because this isn't directly your fault. Okay, so we're cool. You and me.
Okay.
We're cool.
Okay.
We're cool. And I'm sorry for those rude words I said about your acting career. I had my first audition this week. I know.
Yeah.
I know what it feels like to be.
It was for a lead role, though, wasn't it?
It was for a lead role. I'm not allowed to say what, but it's for a lead role. But I know what it's like to be a struggling performer, Anna. So I take back everything I said. That was unnecessary.
Well, you're like more dabbling.
Please, I'm not even talking to you, actually. I'm talking to my good friend Anna, number 2. Talking to a giant number 2. Have you got any work coming up, Anna? Any auditions? Are you reading any scripts, working on any one-woman shows for the Edinburgh Festival or anything at the moment?
Don't tell him, Anna. He'll go for your part.
Get stuffed.
I know. I just come back from filming something today, actually, so I'm a little bit tired, a little bit...
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Well,
but, just a few scripts, this, that and the other.
Well, you go and put your feet in, I'm assuming, with your movie career, you've got one of those foot spas. Probably got a little foot spa. Put your foot spa on, pour yourself a scotch,
Sure.
have a smoke.
I will.
I think you know what I mean. And you relax, Anna. And again, I apologise. I apologise not only for the way I spoke to you, but for the way my ex-best friend... Please, Catherine, don't even approach the microphone. The way my ex-best friend has manipulated you and has used you as part of her little mind games. I'm sorry about that, Anna. You deserve better. Enjoy being number 2. Enjoy it.
Okay.
You deserve it. Thank you.
I'm sorry for destroying your friendship.
Not you.
Sorry.
You didn't, mate.
Okay.
Turns out the friendship was brittle. Was brittle as thin ice. And she. Thank you, Anna.
Sorry.
What a nice. That Catherine is a nice lady. A nice lady. I am number 7. Genuinely, I'm beyond. I don't even know why I am shocked. This is just typical of you. Absolutely typical.
You keep saying you're going to quit, so I didn't think there's any point in giving you a high number.
Oh, come on. I only said I was going to quit on air once. That was it.
Repeatedly.
Yes, it's over an extended period of 40 minutes, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gone global. It's gone viral, right? But I'm not going to quit now. I had to beg for my job. I had to beg to keep my job the next day. So I'm not going to quit. And you've made me number 7 and you're number 1 because you're the most important person in the late night alternative. You're the most important person.
I come to work the most, yeah.
What do you mean you come to work the most?
Well, you know.
I didn't have any time off last year. I didn't have any holidays last year. Not one day. Not one day off last year. You had 5 weeks over the year.
What? I never?
Yes, you did.
What are you talking about?
Eamon
Holmes rang me and said, "Why don't you never turn up for work?"
I did not have one day off last year. Not one.
About a week, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I didn't have any time off last year. Year before, I had some. I was doing the Jungle, promoting this show. This year, I've had some because I've got mental health issues. Last year, not one day off. You have 5 weeks off. You make me puke.
I never had 5.
Number 1.
I didn't have 5 weeks.
Number 1. Off. Number 1. That's number 1, Catherine Boyle there.
Thank you.
Go to the ads. You make me want to forget.
Talk Radio.
Take a trip into the alternate reality of late night radio.
I think I'm in something like The Matrix, and so are you.
The Late Night Alternative.
Hello.
With Iain Lee.
Is there anybody out there?
On Talk Radio.
Hello.
03444991000 is the telephone number. Welcome to the Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee. I'm number 7, and Catherine Boyle, she's number 1. I'm Shane Ritchie's number 7 as well, so I've got a twin. I'm twinned with you, Shane.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
You'd be happy about that.
Yeah, that's great. I'm twinned with Shane.
I'll on my own.
You're number
at the
1.
Top.
Number 1. You are a number 1. A number 1 is a we. So that is you.
Isn't that a number 3?
No,
that's a wee and a poo.
No,
together.
no. Okay, so let's go through it. Number 1 is a wee. Number 2 is a poo. Number 3 is a wee and a poo. Number 4 is a period. Number 5 is constipation. Number 6 is sick. Number 7 is sick and poo. Number 8 is wee and sick.
Number 9 is wee and sick and poo.
And number 10 is blood from the penis.
Oh my God!
3. That's this week's wages, isn't there? Milk, lemonade, round the corner, chocolate's made. Now, let's crack on with the show, guys. People say we're... Let's go to Simon. We got a Simon. Good evening, Simon.
Hello.
Hello, Simon.
Is that you, Ian? Am I speaking to you now, live?
No, this is a recording.
So, this is my first time. I'm a long-time listener.
Okay.
So, excuse, I just didn't realise I'd be on straight away.
Well,
hello, Kath.
Hello.
Okay. Well, you are. What can we do for you? You're speaking to Ian, number 7, twinned with Shane Ritchie, and Catherine, number 1, who's twinned with the devil.
Well, you know what?
Who's twinned with J.R. Ewing.
Oh, that's good.
Talking to J.R. Ewing, did you see who died?
Yeah, Cliff Barnes.
Cliff Barnes, yeah.
Cliff Barnes.
My word, that was my era. I remember watching Dallas as a kid and... You know, enjoying...
I used to like Cliff Barnes. He was good. He's good, Cliff Barnes.
Yeah.
But it looks like karma caught up with him. Cliff Barnes. Maybe... Hey, well, hang on. Who knows, though? In a year, his wife might come out of the shower and he'll still be there.
He'll be still there, yeah. And the aliens, yeah, true.
There we go.
Talking about my friend, we were talking about that just the other day. But...
It was the shows... Go on.
Sorry, Ian. The shows we were talking about, some of the shows were very... I'm not talking about Dallas... were quite dark and creepy. What I was growing up as a kid.
Go on, for example.
Remember Charlie? Charlie says that was freaky. That man.
Well, okay. Well, first of all, it wasn't a show.
No, right? Yeah, true.
But
true.
And it was a warning you about getting kidnapped and murdered.
So it kind of had to be a little bit dark, didn't it?
The public information films were creepy. I remember I did a really good spoof of one for the 11 o'clock show. I remember because we had to get the shot exactly right because the gentleman is about swimming. And I can't remember what the joke was. But the guy, if you watch the video, and I'm going to say who it is in a minute, it's someone we don't talk about anymore. But the video, he's got lots of dots of water on his face. He's in a swimming pool. It's not just a wet face. It's speckled with water. And it was a spoof on a video of Rolf Harris teaching kids how to swim. Yes, I know, very Jeff. Wow. And I did a spoof of that for the 11 o'clock show before we knew he was a nonce. But I don't remember what the gag was. I don't remember what the joke was. But I remember we had to get the speckles of water very accurate. But those public information films, if you want to get scared, Simon, go on YouTube, look up. I think it's called Apaches. That's a public information film. It looks like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It was for kids. It is horrible.
I remember, I tell you what used to absolutely, growing up in when the nuclear bomb was, sorry, I have to move into the other room. I forgot my wife's on early, she's cabin crew, so I've just had...
Oh, she giving you a dirty look?
No, she just knocked on the ceiling.
It's very, very rude of her. I do apologise. Where's she flying to?
Turning the other radio off. She's EasyJet. She works for EasyJet.
Oh, so she's only been going to like Greece or something.
Yeah.
It's only 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
Get over herself.
Yeah. But yeah, no, and she's the boss.
Yeah, of course. I'm teasing. She's I'm teasing. All right. So go on, Big Si. What have we got? Let's do it. Let's do this.
When I was growing up when I was a child, nuclear war was my scare. It used to make me, I used to have nightmares about that.
Did you watch Threads?
Yeah,
that's
I watched that, and When the Wind Blows.
Yeah, I've not seen When the Wind Blows, but yeah, they were all around. Sort of about 84, 85, 86. They would show all of them, and as kids, we watched them, thinking this would be fun. And it's not. It's terrifying. I still have nightmares about Threads and about nuclear bombs going off.
Yep. Same. We're the same age. I'm 45, so...
Yeah, I'm 40.
Yeah,
I'm 46 in about 5 or 6 weeks.
It's not good.
What's the point? What is the point of all of this rubbish?
My brain's still 21, but the body is... you realise your body is...
Do you make the noise when you get out of a chair?
Yeah, all the time, and then put my shoes on.
Yeah. But hey, when did putting socks on get so hard?
So hard.
Honestly, this isn't a stand-up routine. Putting socks on is the hardest physical thing in the world.
so true. Yeah, I have that same thing. I've got sciatica now. I'm either pregnant or I'm old. It must be because I'm old.
Well, you just don't know. You got to do one of those tests. Okay. Well, hey, listen, Simon. How come you've decided to call in tonight? We've never spoken before. You're a great caller. Why have you called in tonight?
Do you know what? It was weird. I always listen to you every night, and then I heard about Simon, and I thought I've always wanted to ring.
There you go.
But my biggest phobia, and this is no word of a lie, is the phone.
Okay.
Face to face to people, I can speak to them, and I don't. But on the phone,
gosh,
I go to pieces.
We are very similar, Simon. Except I can't speak to people face to face either. But the phone, I hate the phone. My worst thing is if I text someone and they call back. Oh no. We've continue the conversation via text, please.
Yeah. I have awkward, or sometimes I get tongue-tied, so it's mad, But,
okay. Well,
but I tell you what, I've overcome a phobia tonight. So
there you go, you see.
Well done, Ian.
Hey, well done, Simon. Well done you, Simon. I may only be a lowly number 7, but I feel like we've bonded. Simon, it's good to talk to you. Do you know what? I like you. I want you to call in again, so I'm not going to let you... I am not going to give you this membership card because I feel if I give it to you, we'll never hear from you again. I want to hear from you again, brother.
I will ring up again, no worries.
Beautiful.
And it wasn't about the card, I made up just to rang.
You're a good man. Thank you, Simon. And you tiptoe around that house because your missus is doing important work. Thank you, Simon. Nice guy. If we give that to him, we ain't never going to hear from him again. And I liked him. I like that guy a lot. What did you think, number 1? What do you think, boss?
I approve.
Yeah, you like that, did you, boss? Number 1. Number 1. My idea, my laminator, my design, my beautiful design on the cards.
My pen.
My wallets, the things, everything was mine, right?
Yeah, except the elbow grease.
Right. Number 1 is over there. We can't make them again. That's it. Once they're done, they're done. Let's go to Malky. Good evening, Malky.
Good evening. How are you doing?
Good evening. Very well. What have you got for us?
I very well. Just a very quick one. I was thinking there, and it's a compassionate call, really, on behalf of Kath. Yes. It's James Bond's 25th anniversary, and she's put you down as number 7 because you're 007. That's what it is. You see. The woman is giving you the highest order there. No?
Yeah, that.
Hang on a
what
minute.
he said, that.
James Bond is more than 20... It's not James Bond's 25th anniversary. Where did you get that from?
His 25th movie. 25th today.
Right.
Daniel Craig.
Yeah.
And this is, I actually was going to call that anyway,
Go
because
on.
I'd quite like to see a black Bond or a female James Bond.
I was one of those, Malky, for a long time that would argue, well, you can't have a black James Bond. You can't. And I would argue, I'd get quite angry, you can't have a black James Bond. Then about 6 months ago, I was thinking about it at home, and I went, it just suddenly dawned on me, James Bond isn't real. So you could have any kind of James Bond. It's this clarity. Oh, he's not a real person.
You could have a Brummy James Bond.
Yes.
Or,
well, Lenny Henry then, with two birds, one stone. Let's get Lenny Henry as James. I'd be totally up for a black James Bond. A black lady James Bond in a wheelchair.
Absolutely. That's another direction as well. That is, where would you take it? That's there. You are... The woman for Fleabag, she is on board now, and I quite like her. I don't know if you've seen Fleabag.
Do you know, you've not seen it, have you?
No, it's something I keep meaning to watch.
Everyone raves about it, and I've not seen it, but apparently she's brilliant.
Talented.
Yeah.
She is pretty talented. And I've seen her in Edinburgh. She's a smart cookie. But what your direction between you and Kath? Bear in mind, you're 007.
Yeah. You're being very generous. It doesn't say, if it said 007, all right, well, it just says 7. I mean, that's...
Pass me a pen if you want.
No, I'm not going to, actually. I've got to be honest, I haven't really enjoyed any of the Daniel Craig Bonds. They've been all right, but I've not really enjoyed them. And this one's got Freddie Mercury in as the bad guy, Rami Malek. He's in it, and who is my nemesis in the acting. Now I'm an actor. He's my absolute nemesis. He gets all the roles I want. So this film does not fill me with excitement, Malcolm.
You do think it's James Bond going down with small men with cocaine.
What?
If it's Freddie Mercury.
Oh, well, I know what you mean. Yes. He's describing Freddie Mercury's...
that politely.
He's describing Freddie Mercury's famous drug-fueled parties where people of restricted height would walk around with bowls on their head full of cocaine. Apparently. I don't know.
He's maybe not the worst, is he? As a baddie, it's not that threatening, really, is it?
No, he's not. I've not really enjoyed any of the Daniel Craigs. He's not as bad as Dalton. But no.
But you're Roger Moore. You're same age as me. Roger Moore used to.
I'm Roger Moore.
With the Jankum.
I'm Roger Moore. I'm James Bond. Roger Moore is classy. I didn't watch the Pierce Brosnan ones until a few years ago because I thought I wouldn't like them. They were really good, actually. GoldenEye's a great movie. I worked with the director of GoldenEye, Martin Campbell. He directed the movie that I starred in as well. Starred in Beyond Borders. Me and Angelina Jolie and Clive Owen starred in a movie. That's true. Directed by Martin Campbell, the director of GoldenEye. Thank you very much, number one.
What year was that?
That came out, I would say that came out, I was still using drugs as I tried to score some weed in Canada, and instead I bought some herbs off a young gentleman. So that came out, I would say, 16 years, 2002, I would say. Beyond Borders, me, Angelina Jolie, Clive Owen starring together in a heartwarming tale of adopting Ethiopian children in the 1980s. Great movie, and I'm very, very proud of it. Malky, thank you very much for your call. I enjoyed that. A lot. And do you know what, Catherine? I love you.
Oh.
I love you.
What for?
Despite everything. Yeah, what for? No, I'm showing my better side. I'm improving as a human being. Despite everything you've done, and I mean everything you've done.
Well, like what?
Stabbing me in the back.
When?
Number 7. Oh. Despite all of that, I love you.
Oh. Well,
I love you.
Okay. Well.
I love you.
Okay, well,
despite everything.
That's nice of you.
Because I'm the bigger man here.
I
love you.
I tolerate you.
Okay, that's fine. It's not what I don't give to receive.
Good.
I give so that I give in front of people listening
you can stop
to
giving.
prove. No, I can't. because they need to know that I'm giving in front of people so they know
Showing off.
I'm a good guy.
Right, yeah, there we go.
And you all heard what she did to me, listeners. She was an SH1T to someone who was her best mate.
Yeah.
And anyone else would have...
SH1T, though, not SH7T.
There we go. There we go. There we go. And I'm sucking that down. And
Enjoy.
I love you.
Okay. Good for you.
I love you.
Okay.
Right?
Yep, good.
Okay,
That's
good. I'm
nice.
glad that is sorted.
That's nice for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you stop?
Love you.
Stop it.
All right?
Well.
Everyone heard that. So everyone knows I'm the better. We're still looking for a Simon for this Simon card. Let's go to Simon. Simon?
Hello, Ian.
Yep, come on.
I'm Simon, and I've been listening to your show for a long time, and I'm a big fan.
Oh, entitlement.
I've got a fact.
Okay, where you go?
Burger King uses real onions, but McDonald's uses dehydrated onions.
Well, hang on a second. This is where you're stumbling. Dehydrated onions. So, dried... No. We gotcha! We gotcha, buddy boy! You screwed up. So, a dehydrated onion is still... So, it's an onion that's been dried, yeah?
But when they put it...
It's an onion! Be quiet, boy! It's an onion that's been dried, correct?
It is a dried onion.
So, it is still a real onion in essence, correct?
It is.
Thank you very much for your call, Simon. Not a chance. Not a chance. Number 1, pick a line between 1 and 5, please.
3.
Okay, that's Daniel. Good evening, Daniel.
Daniel in Clapham, hello.
Oh, gosh, you've been busy this week calling us, haven't you?
Yesterday, I enjoyed the Catherine reading the story, and I realized that bars have spirits, but they are not ghosts. No, they are ghosts.
They are ghosts, or they are not ghosts?
The thing is, the story was not ideal for me. I would
because it followed a logical... You love Catherine? Oh, the story from Chattett's Fate?
Mm-hmm. About Milton Keynes.
Oh, we're not reading that again. That went on for ages.
A Home at the End of the World by Michael Cunningham.
Home at the End of the World by Michael Tenenbaum.
A Home at the End of the World.
By Michael Tenenbaum.
Yeah, they made the movie. I didn't watch the movie yet, but the book is quite...
And you would like Catherine to read it to you?
A whole book?
Yes.
Jeez.
I mean, a talking book, an audio book.
Okay. Well, there probably is an audio book.
There must be. There
must be.
But if she could read one page of it one day, I would love it.
Okay. Well, why you ask her directly, Daniel. I'll sit this one out.
But I didn't know they had the movie. I just realized that in 2004 they did the movie, but I think didn't have Julia Roberts.
It didn't have Julia Roberts, or it did.
And, you are talking about Bond, James Bond.
Yes, James Bond, yes.
One day I talked for half an hour with a manager of one store of Argos.
Yes, Argos.
Arguing with her because that they should have spy gadgets.
Hang on. Argos do not have spy gadgets?
Argos does not have spy gadgets for kids, like a James Bond pen that records in MP4 and MP3, all these things that you can connect with USB and, like GPS trackers, all these things, spy gadgets,
Hang on a minute. Catherine's got a present for you, Kath.
Daniel?
Yes?
Once our father bought a convertible. Don't ask me, I was 5. He bought it and drove it home as casually as he'd bring home a gallon of Rocky Road. Picture our mother's surprise. She kept rubber bands on the doorknobs. She washed old plastic bags and hung them on the line to dry. A string of thrifty, tame jellyfish floating in the sun. Imagine her scrubbing the cheese smell out of the plastic bag on its 3rd or 4th go-round, while our father pulls up in a Chevy convertible, used, but nevertheless, a moving metal landscape, chrome bumpers and what looked like acres of moulded silver car flesh. He saw it parked downtown with a for sale sign and decided to be the kind of man who buys a car on a whim. We can see as he pulls up that the manic joy has started to fade for him. The car's already an embarrassment. He cruises into the driveway with a frozen smile that matches the Chevy's grille. Of course, the car has to go. Our mother never sets foot. My older brother Carlton and I get taken for one drive. Carlton is ecstatic. I'm sceptical. If our father would buy a car on a street corner, what else might he do? Who does this make him? He takes us to the country. Roadside stands overflow with apples. Pumpkins shed their light on farmhouse lawns. Carlton, wild with excitement, stands up on the front seat and has to be pulled back down. I help. Our father grabs Carlton's beaded cowboy belt on one side and I on the other. I enjoy this. I feel useful helping to pull Carlton down.
I wonder if the jellyfish have super glue, because when I ask Amazon, Alexa, tell me one strange thing.
What? Sorry, I don't know that one.
When I ask Alexa, tell me a weird thing.
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
She's not sure now. But once she said there was a lot of jellyfish in the world. If we could make super glue out of jellyfish, like, would be amazing.
Hello?
Because super glue is quite expensive, and if we could make it out of jellyfish, we would have plenty of it.
Hello?
Hello?
Who's that?
Daniel from Clapham.
What if we make jellyfish out of super glue or super glue out of jellyfish?
No, the jellyfish from the oceans, from the sea.
Yeah. What about them?
If we could genetically engineer them to make super glue, like we would have lots of super glue.
Yeah. Why can't you make jellyfish out of super glue?
I mean, because the thing is...
Be quicker.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're not quicker. It's dry really quick. Yeah?
Yeah, that's true.
So that's a better idea, isn't it, yeah? Oh, my name's Bond, by the way. James Bond.
Shaken, not stirred.
I'm shaken, not stirred. Do you like it?
I
like it?
kind of like it, but I prefer Spy Kids, like Anthony Horowitz with its Alex Rider series.
Yeah, I'm very shaken, not stirred.
Are you drinking scotch or whiskey?
But you're drinking a bottle of whiskey?
No, I don't drink.
No, I don't drink either. I'll just guzzle. Sorry. You might not understand that.
Yeah, well, I may drink once every 3 years. Like, I can...
I'm exactly the same as you, mate. I'm exactly the same. I only have one and two. What's 1 and 2?
Alexa?
No, 1 and 2. Resuming talk radio.
Hello? Hello, yes? Hello?
What's 1 and 2?
1 and 2 is 3, 4, 5. Is ESOS.
No, 1 and 2 is 12. That's how many I have. If I really want to drink. 1 and 2 is not 3, it's 12.
Alexa, stop. Super glue, yeah.
Super glue,
it's quite expensive, but you can buy it on Poundland shop and sell it on eBay 10 times more expensive.
Yeah. Nice and perfect for jellyfish, yeah?
Yeah, it's difficult to do, but you can do it. You can buy super glue on Pound shop and sell it for 10 times more.
Yeah, you get free separate, can't you?
Yeah, I don't have free super glue.
Yeah, that's just what it is. Don't use it for anything else, though. Don't use it like any other packs for free.
Play talk radio.
Now playing talk radio.
Yeah, but it's true. Alexa, stop. It's true. I was half an hour talking with the manager of one Argos store, arguing with her, no, you should have spy gadgets. And she was very cool with me. Like,
I didn't know that one.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. You see, this thing would be Amazon Alexa to chat, but with custom dynamic robot like the Atlas. You know, we should have telepresence with robots. With Amazon Alexa should allow us to make Skype calls.
Cows graze, autumn trees cast their long shade. I tell myself we are farmers and also somehow rich enough to drive a convertible. The world is gaudy with possibilities. When I ride in a car at night, I believe the world is following me. We're home, I shout as we pass the farm. I don't know what I'm saying. It's the combined effects of wind and speed on my brain, but neither Carlton nor our father questions me. We pass through a living silence. I'm certain at that moment that we share the same dream. I took up to see the moon, white and socketed in a gas-blue sky, is in fact following us, and it isn't long before Carlton is standing up again, screaming into the rush of air, and our father and I are pulling him back down, back into the sanctuary of that big car.
Well read, Kat. What a beautiful 10 minutes. Thank you. I enjoyed that.
I enjoyed that.
You've got a good voice. What do you reckon, Daniel? It's not often we allow 10 minutes of pure audio books, but we did that for you. Did you enjoy that?
I did, but the stories are not ideal.
Oh, it's the one you chose, mate.
The one from home at the end of the world.
Yeah, that was from the chapter entitled Bobby.
She literally...
Really?
We've just spent 10 minutes literally reading from the book that you literally asked her to read from.
I read it in Portuguese, you know, and I didn't watch the movie yet tonight.
Okay, well, Daniel, would you like to say thanks, or are you just going to be rude?
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
The radio show where the owls are not what they seem.
Do you or have you ever watched Twin Peaks?
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee.
We could be dreaming and meeting each other in our dreams.
On Talk Radio.
Apologies to everybody who found that their computer, the voice-activated systems were going off then. What are they called?
Alexa.
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 Alexa, play LBC. So a lot of
but
them...
not, hey Siri.
Hey Siri. Hey Google. A lot of them were just getting fired off. And
Alexa.
So Alexa. Hey Google. Siri. 0344 499 1000. Let's go to Michael in Erith. Good evening, Michael.
Why, I don't have Alexa or Google.
Show off. Stop showing off. Those things are awful. I mean, I've got it on my phone, but I use it to set an alarm only because I don't know how to set an alarm with my fingers. But those Alexas and I can't quite see what the point of them is yet. Unless they're advertising with us, which I think they might be actually. So go out and buy lots and lots and lots of them. I've got 5.
That's the only thing I use Siri for, is to set my alarm. That's it.
Yeah, that's it, because we don't know how to set alarms. I could set... Listen, you give me a VHS video recorder, I will set the clock and I will set the timer on there. Like nobody's business. Anything else? Ain't got a clue, mate. Ain't got a clue. That's the way it goes. What have you got for us, Michael?
Question for yourself and Kath.
Okay.
I'm going to a 80s weekender at Butlins Bogdan tomorrow.
Yes, mate.
Beautiful.
And I've got to go to the fancy dress shop tomorrow and get an outfit.
Adamant.
Any suggestions, please?
Adamant.
I need to do something that nobody else will
Everyone's going to be doing...
They'll all go as Boy George.
I tell you who they won't go
Don
as.
Johnson.
No, I tell you who they won't go as. Controversial. Jimmy Savile.
Oh, God, no.
We both went for it, Michael. We both went for it. You will be the only Savile there.
Michael Jackson is probably not a good idea at the moment.
No, probably not the best. Well, So what's happening at this 80s weekender?
Chesney Hawkes is singing.
Beautiful.
I like Chesney. He's a good lad, Ches.
Sonia.
Oh.
5 Star.
Oh.
Musical Youth. Yeah.
Really?
Tony Hadley.
This sounds genuinely brilliant.
You should come down there.
Do you know what? I would love to do something like that, but I'm not going to go down on my own. Hang out there on my own. I've got no friends. I'm not doing.
Come on our stag party.
Oh God, it sounds awful. I'm not doing anything this weekend. I would love to see Chesney and Musical Youth and Sonia and Hadders live in concert.
Yeah.
Well, no, I listed the ones.
I like 5 Star.
I listed the ones I'd like to see. I would go up to them and ask their autograph and go there. But why are you so effing?
Oh no,
I wouldn't do that.
I saw one of 5 Star. I think it was Doris.
Yeah.
And she was brilliant in panto. And honestly, her voice is beautiful.
Catherine, they're the British Jackson 5.
Yeah.
Could you go as someone like Freddie Laker?
What?
Freddie Laker.
Who's that now?
Oh, come on. Freddie Laker. Freddie Laker.
Don't know.
Freddie Laker.
Who is Freddie Laker?
I'm not here to educate you.
You kind of are.
Freddie Laker was an entrepreneur who set up Laker Airlines, and he would fly you to New York for £54. Oh. Laker Airlines went bust 6 months later, but he was a very, very famous entrepreneur.
Do you think people would get that, though?
No, I don't. Have you got a friend with whom you could dress up and put bras on your head?
You're going to say, is that Weird Science?
Yeah, it goes the kids from Weird Science.
No, I know you need to go as Dollar.
Oh.
Go as Dollar. Go as Dollar.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah.
Dollar.
Or George and Andrew.
Yeah.
Go as Wham.
Everyone will go as Wham.
Yeah.
You're saying that, but everyone's saying that, and no one will go as it.
Everyone's wearing the Choose Life T-shirt. That's all they're doing.
Yeah, exactly. That's all they're doing is wearing Choose Life.
All right.
I am saying that, and I'm saying it because everyone will do it.
All right, here we go. I've got a really good one.
Yeah, go on.
You Need a Mate again.
Okay.
Glasses. Proclaimers.
They were 90s.
Yes.
Not really. Let's have
yeah. Yeah.
Early 90s.
Yeah, early 90s. It's an 80s weekend. If it begins with a 9...
Years active, 1983 to the present.
What year was their hit? What year was their hit?
That don't even matter.
No, it does. I was active in the 70s, but you wouldn't call me a 70s.
Released August 1988.
All right, but when was it a hit? Again, when was it a hit?
It was a hit in 1988.
Oh, stop giving me your facts. I can pluck facts out of thin air off of a search engine. Why don't you go as a businessman, take some talcum powder wrapped up in little plastic bags, and take a brick and put an aerial on it, and wear a horrible shiny suit.
A yuppie.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, good idea. Big, massive phone. Yep.
Michael, it's our absolute pleasure to help you. Let us know how it goes.
Why did you not think this through before?
Please.
If I were you, I'd have had this plan like 2 months ago.
Why are you criticising our callers?
Because
stop.
You should have prepped.
Stop.
Sam, you're with me, right? If you'd have known that there was fancy dress in the offing, this would have been sorted.
We got David, we got Tony, we got Cassif. You've been waiting for ages, guys. I do apologise. We are going to go to a break. I'm hoping that when we come back, I'm going to see these names on the switchboard. I hope when we come back, we'll see at least 2 of these names on the switchboard. If you decide to put the phones down, then so be it. You know, so be it. I would think no less of you. I love you. In fact, I love you. If you put, I love you. I would prefer that you stayed, but I love you. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number. Although you will be behind David, Tony, and Cassif. When we come back, those guys are first and foremost in all of our thoughts and prayers. What's going on there? And this stuff. So 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. You'd be very, very welcome. This is the Late Night Alternative with me, Iain Lee. I'm number 7, and with Catherine Boyle, who is apparently a number 1.
Yeah.
Okay, that must make you feel great.
It does.
Unbelievable. Talk Radio.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
Here we go. I've got to be honest. I liked Systematic. It felt a lot more. More sluggish than I remember it. I remember it being a lot more up tempo and a bit funkier. That's very bland.
I liked Can't Wait Another Minute a bit better than that one.
Okay. Oh, well, let's just stop that there.
A bit more insistent.
0344 499 1000 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. You took an intake of breath there as though you were going to say something.
Oh, no, just trying to find the cut of the 5-star cartoon. Was it in Look-In magazine?
It would have been Look-In magazine, I think, yes.
Really, very excellent.
Let's go to... Right, we've got David, then we've got Tony, then we've got Cassif, and then we've got a Simon. We've got this card back. We'll explain that all in a bit. Let's go. These guys have been waiting for ages. David, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, David.
Good evening. I'm going to say, my dog's a big fan of your show.
The dog's a big fan of the show? That's incredible, fantastic. Tell me more.
It's a German Shepherd. When you were shouting, he went right to the speaker with his ears, like, listening to you.
Oh, look at that. I'm like Dr. Dolittle. I can talk to the animals.
What about Gary Glitter for that fancy dress? What do you think?
Well, Gary Glitter did have some hits in the 80s, including Dance Me Up and Another Rock and Roll Christmas. I would consider him to be more 70s.
Well, you're right there. What about George Michael, something like that?
Isn't everybody going to go as George Michael to an 80s
by rights,
thing?
yes.
Possibly.
Possibly. That's who would you go? Would you go as George Michael then, David?
No, I'd go as Jimmy Savile.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I love him. Thank you, David. Thank you for waiting for so long for that. Let's go to Tony. Good evening, Tony.
Hello, Ian, Catherine.
Hello, Tony.
Tony, what you gonna tell me? Tell me about my baby with another guy.
Oh, you're eating away at me minutes here.
Sorry?
You're eating away at me minutes.
No, we called you back, you muppet.
No, but I'm saying I've been waiting an hour.
Yeah, but we could... Oh, you mean the minutes of your life? Ah, guys, with an hour down. We're all... Tony, we're all just filling time until we die.
Brilliant. Okay. Right, I've just got 3 points.
3 points.
First one I want to make is... Not make, anyway.
Make it.
Is... You're talking about Gary Glitter. Have you seen the thing on YouTube? This Is Your Life. Remember This Is Your Life?
Yes, I have. When Sophie Dahl comes out and she talks about him. She would charge her school friends to come round, schoolgirl friends to come round, and he's like, "Does it? Oh no, don't mention that." I do. I've seen it. I think people are reading a little bit more into it than perhaps I mean, obviously, you know, it was horrendous, but I've seen that clip. I know the clip to which you refer.
The other thing is, I've just watched I'm about to finish the end of it. A good programme. It's a series called The Act with Patricia Arquette in it. It's a new thing out.
Okay, what is it? What genre is it? Romance, comedy, sci-fi, time travel?
It's a true story, and it's about a mother with a kid. It happened in 2015, and they haven't diagnosed it yet, but she's obviously got that Munchausen's by proxy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's brilliant. The actual programme is brilliant.
All right. Well, I will get Catherine to watch that for me and make notes. Thank you very much.
It's very good. And there's a song in it, right, that I thought of you about as it goes, because you like playing different songs that are out there. It's called Bonnie and Clyde, and it's by Bridget Bardot.
Serge Gainsbourg.
We've played... Have you said... Here's our gift to you, Tony. Have you watched the video of them performing it?
No.
Mate, go on YouTube... Watch the video of them. It's like them as Bonnie and Clyde in a barn. It is the weirdest 3.5 minutes. It's like sexy but mysterious and awkward and cool. It's weird, man. I'm not wrong like that.
No, my eldest hates that song. It really gives her the creeps, especially the bit there.
Yeah, it was a bit strange, but when it seemed to go with the programme that I was watching, you know, it seemed to sort of go well with that.
Oh, it's atmospheric, all right.
Yeah, definitely. And by the way, I got one of them Amazon, what do you call them? Amazon. Yeah, the song things where you can play the songs in them.
What do you, CD player?
No, the Amazon.
Tape deck. Amazon Prime.
Alexa.
No. What? Yeah, but what are they called?
Alexa?
No, what are they called, though, the actual thing?
An Echo.
Sorry?
A dot. An Echo dot.
A what?
An Echo.
A what?
But you saying what isn't an echo. Yeah. You waited an hour on the line for that, Tony, just to get cut off quickly. Gone. Fair play. He sort of had us.
If you'd have said echo back, then...
The best one of those is... what is it? It's that German racing car driver. What's his name? Nicky...
Lauder.
Do it properly.
Lauder!
No, that's not how you do it. Right? And I had a good setup then. The best... Hang on a minute. Let me do this to Kasif. Kasif.
Hello?
Yeah, what's the best... It's one of those jokes. It's about... And I can't remember his name. It's about a German racing car driver. What's his name? Nicky something.
Michael Schumacher.
No, it's Nicky... What's his name? German racing car driver, Kasif. Is Nicky...
I have no idea.
Schumacher.
Right, hang on a minute. Stay there. John, do you know what I'm talking about? German racing car driver, Nicky... John? Hello, John?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm talking... there's a German racing car driver. I can't think of his name. Nicky...
Schumacher?
Right, okay. Come on, guys. Simon, do you know I'm talking about a German racing car driver? I can't think of his last name.
Yeah.
Nicky...
Clark.
Do you want me to do it?
No, yeah, I do. I'm trying, but I'm not even doing a thing now. I'm genuinely, I cannot remember the name of this German. Let me take this. Caller, I'm trying to think of the name of this German racing car driver, and I can't think of it. It's Nicky
Lauda.
I'm trying to think of the name of this German racing car driver. It's Nicky.
I'm sorry, I can't quite hear you.
Thank you very much indeed. That's how you do it, guys. That's how you do it, Kasif.
Yes, Ian.
Thank you, Kasif.
It was well worth it.
Thank you, Kasif. It was worth it.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Kasif. Rude cow.
Hello?
Kasif, what can we do for you this evening?
Yep. How are the holidays going, Ian?
Sorry?
How are the holidays going?
I'm not on holidays. I'm workings. I'm on my workings.
No,
I'm doing my work. I'm showing my workings out.
Have you been enjoying the holidays with your kids?
I had a lovely time away with them, and then I saw a bit of them when I wasn't away with them, and I love those guys. They got nits again. I don't know how they got nits. But I love... Yeah, well, great. I saw them today briefly, and I've booked in some... That's what I've done. I've got some dates in the diary. They're coming over for weekends. I've got a week where I'm taking them away. So, this is what I wanted to ask. Genuine question, right? So, I've got a week with them in the summer holidays in July, end of July. Take them away somewhere. I have no idea where to go. I really want to take them to Japan, but can't afford it. Way too expensive. So, I've got no idea where to go with them. I'd like to go abroad, but I don't know if I can. I don't think I can afford America, really. So I am totally open, dear listener, for suggestions for where I can take my boys this summer holiday that isn't going to be, too crowded. It's going to be somewhere a little bit special where we can make memories. Any suggestions, Kasif?
Wales is nice. I've been to Wales at the cabin near the beach two years ago, and the cabin was literally like a 30-second walk. The beach was a 30-second walk from the cabin.
Where was it? What was the name of this place? It sounds perfect. What was it?
I can't remember the name.
Jeez.
Ian, are you going to take your kids to see Avengers Endgame?
Yes, but they haven't seen the last Avengers movie yet, so we need to see that. We need to watch the last Avengers movie, then go and see the new Avengers movie.
So you haven't seen the new movie?
I have not seen the new Avengers movie. Have you seen the new Avengers movie?
Yes, I have.
Don't
I am Iron Man.
Ixnay on the spoilers.
I am Iron Man.
What?
I am Iron Man.
Okay, I am Captain America.
The real hero of the movie is actually a mouse, a danger mouse, Ian.
Right, okay. Don't you're going to spoil the movie.
No, I haven't said what happened inside it, truly.
Don't you say what happens, and I'm going to punch you in the jaw. What?
I am Iron Man.
Okay, thank you for calling. I don't like that. Let's take a break.
Kick off your slippers. Don't go to bed. The party is just starting. You can sleep when you're dead. The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
03444991000 is the telephone number. Right, let's do this. John, you'll be up in a second. Let's go to Simon. We have a Simon in our midst. Good evening, Simon.
Good evening, Ian.
Simon, I'm assuming you've called in because I set up the Simon signal earlier on, requesting Simons to call in to claim this tainted Simon Late Night Alternative membership card that was given out in good faith to a listener of the show.
Scumbag.
A guy. Thank you. A guy called Simon. Simon Jobby, I think his name is. Simon Blowjobby or something ridiculous.
Yeah, name and shame him.
Took our kindness and threw it back in our faces.
The thing is, this isn't even a joke, right? I was so peed off when I saw this had gone on eBay for £100. Then he put it up for £10,000. And luckily,
the worst kind of people.
I got it for the bargain price of £50 plus £1.50 postage and packing. I've had so many people. Excuse me for a second, Simon. I need to address this. So many people have said, "Why did you pay him? It's like giving in to terrorism. Why did you pay him?" And the reason I paid him is because this is like a fun idea, right? This show is about honesty. It's about building a community. It's about building trust, and it's about allowing people who are normally on the fringes to be included in something and to feel part of something. Now, whether they then become actively involved or not is entirely up to them. But it's offering a sense of inclusivity to many people who don't who often don't feel included. So when someone told me that this was on eBay, honestly, I was so upset. I was so upset that something that came from such a pure place could be abused in this way. Anyway, I've got the car back. It cost me a few quid. You know what? I'm absolutely fine with that. It's 50 quid, £1.50 postage and packing. I'm doing all right for myself. I can afford that. Thank you very much indeed. So that's good. So what it does mean, though, Simon, is we have this. Once the cards are made, we cannot destroy them. We have this Simon card, signed by myself, signed by Catherine. It's number 32, and we want to give it to a deserving Simon. Is that you, Simon?
I think that's me. Yeah, well, I mean, even the number 32 is significant because I'm 33, which is close.
Yeah.
My house number's 27, which is quite close.
Yeah.
I've always been a big fan of yours. I loved all the stuff you've done, all the TV stuff, Flipside and 11 o'clock show.
He knows his stuff. All right, yeah.
Yeah, I've got a fact for you as well.
Yep.
There's more MPs called John in Parliament than there are women.
Shut the front door. That's not true, is it?
No, it is true, I'm afraid, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was true. It sounds mad.
What is going on in the world?
Yeah, male privilege, isn't
That's crazy. But there could be some of them, some of those women could be called John. We don't know nowadays.
That's true.
Yeah.
I like this guy.
But,
It feels good. It feels good to me.
You got some stories?
Yeah.
By the way, can I just say, Kasif, you've just got yourself a lifetime ban from this show. You've got yourself a life... Because I'm being told... wasn't really listening to what you were saying, but I'm being told that a spoiler was let out then, and I apologise to anyone. If I'd have known that, I'd have dumped it. I didn't know that. Kasif, you got yourself a lifetime ban. Lifetime ban.
I tried to see Avengers today.
Well...
And, I couldn't get... Well, I tried to see it, but there were just people talking all the way through. I know how much you hate
Really?
that. Yeah, just two guys. You can't... Yeah. I was just saying, no one else even said anything to him.
Here's what it's about. It's about people...
Don't tell us what Avengers is about.
No, I don't mean that.
Oh, wait, sorry.
It's consideration, right? And this is the theme of this conversation has been consideration, Simon. You seem like the sort of person who understands what it's like to be someone else, right? And you know that we're trying to do something pure and, you know, taking advantage of.
Just faith in people.
It really does.
Somebody, like that other Simon comes on and he just puts it on eBay straight away. And he'd obviously got that in his mind straight away. Just a total scrote, if I can use that word.
Oh,
yeah,
please,
you can, man.
Do
you know what, dude? I like you. I like the fact that we've got a couple of Simons that I haven't spoken to before coming out of the woodwork. Simon, promise me, and I'm sorry I have to do this, you're not going to sell this on eBay, are you?
No, Scout's on it.
Beautiful. Simon, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass you back to Sam. If you give Sam your address, we will get this in the post to you, what day? Thursday? We'll get in the post tomorrow, so hopefully you'll get it Saturday. You probably get it Monday next week. Is that all right, mate?
Oh, great. Thank you so much. Awesome.
Thank you, buddy. Give us a call. Let us know it arrived safely.
Cheers.
Stay on the line. You'll speak to Sam. Thank you, Simon. If you could take his details, Sam. What a nice guy.
Got a good feeling
There's
about
a nice
him.
guy.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you. That's that done. Excellent. Let's move on. Let's go to John. Good evening, John.
Hello.
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 Yeah, John.
Yeah, can you hear me?
No. So why are women putting garlic up their vaginas?
Oh, some bright idea.
It's not that bright. I saw this on...
Is it to keep vampires out?
I'm making a
no
joke.
Don't.
In my head.
Well
Second
done.
one I've made in my head.
Honestly, you're growing.
I saw this on Twitter the other day, and I thought it was like a joke. Someone's saying... I just saw someone retweeting a woman saying, well, just don't put garlic up your vagina. And I thought, all right, well, okay, it's a joke. But it turns out it's a thing. Doctors urge women to stop putting garlic in their vaginas. Where's the story? Hang on a minute. Where's the story?
Is it because you have to pay for a carrier bag these days?
Come on, please. No, thanks. Don't want to do it. Right, here we go. It's 2019, and we thought that by now it was pretty obvious what you should and shouldn't be sticking in your vagina. This is from the Daily Mirror. But apparently that's not the case. This year alone, doctors have already warned women not to put bath bombs. Oh, no.
You don't want that fizzing away.
Parsley and cucumber in their lady parts. And now they're back with another important myth-busting message. And that's not to insert garlic cloves into your vagina, ladies, because apparently that's a thing some people are actually doing at the moment. Gynecologist, Dr. Jennifer Gunter, who wrote the Vagina Bible, wowzers, has issued a public message to women explaining exactly why it's a terrible idea to put garlic in your nether regions. In a thread of tweets, Dr. Gunter revealed that some women believe garlic will help cure a yeast infection, but this is simply not the case. She wrote, "Why you should not put garlic in your vagina," a thread. "Garlic contains allicin. In the lab, it may have antifungal properties. This is in a lab, not even in mice, just a dish of cells. Your vagina is not a dish of cells." Suze has just tweeted, "Oops, cucumber, really?" Lots of vaginal garlic aficionados recommend inserting a clove. This means they don't understand for allicin to be released. Allicin, it's like penicillin, allicin, not allicin. To be released, garlic has to be cut or crushed. Garlic could have bacteria from the soil. Bacteria from the soil can be pathogenic, bad for the body. That's why we clean wounds. If you actually happen to have an inflamed, yeasty vagina...
Wow, yeah.
I've got their second album somewhere on vinyl. I read that again. If you actually happen to have an inflamed, yeasty vagina, that soil bacteria would be likely to infect. She goes on to list some other potential dangers garlic can cause, including biofilms and pain when it comes in contact with raw tissues in the fanny. The sexpert, she's a gynecologist.
Wow.
Or a sexpert, also claims that most women who self-treat for a vaginal yeast infection never even had one to begin with. She adds, the placebo effect is strong. If you think gusset garlic is going to make you feel better, you may very well feel better temporarily. My advice, do not take medicinal advice from anyone recommending shoving garlic in your kebab.
Oh, my God.
So there you have it. Folks, don't go sticking garlic or any other vegetables, herbs or spices up your vajayjay. Okay.
Right. There is a serious thing behind this, though. That women are obsessed these days with the idea that somehow their vagina is disgusting, dirty and or sick, because we're kind of being barraged with all this stuff about, you've got to shave all your pubes off and you've got to use all these different kind of smelly...
fanny soap.
Yeah, all that stuff. Yeah. I mean... It's a perfect design that has worked for thousands of years, and now we're getting kind of barraged with all this crap about how it's somehow needs fixing.
There's I bought a comedy CD, Dave Foley, one of the kids in the hall, and the special's on Netflix. The special on Netflix is better. There's a little bit of material in there I'm wincing at, going, that's a little bit Jeff, man. Anyway, but there is some good stuff in there. I mean, he was the other person I heard say that being on antidepressants meant he couldn't ejaculate. And it's like, oh, right, that was where I got identification with that. And it's in this thing. But he does talk about how he got married in the 80s when women still had pubic hair. Then he got divorced in the late 90s, early 2000s, and women had like a strip. Mm-hmm. And they got married again and then got divorced in like sort of about 5, 6, 7 years ago. And now women are completely bald. And it's like, well, when did that how did that become a thing? I remember when that's fannies. That's our fannies, Jack. For today.
Well, and men, it's coming the way of your penis too.
Yeah.
If you suddenly find yourself single again, you'll find that the landscape down there has changed too.
Okay.
Just leave it alone, for God's sake. There's a reason why it's the way it is.
And we'll find out what God intended for that in a second when we speak to Ken from Newcastle. This is Talk Radio.
Set free your mind. Let your fancy take flight. Conversation gets curiouser by the glow of moonlight. The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
0344 499 1000. What do you reckon? Let's take a sweepstake. 45 seconds. Let's give it a go. Ken from Newcastle. Good evening, Ken.
Good evening, Ian and Kathy. Just a quick question, Ian. What a pure show and pure place are you talking about? I just turned on your programme there.
Well, if you'd listen, you'd have a little bit of context. Thanks for paying attention.
Well,
what can we do for you tonight?
All I hear is filth from you.
Well, I tell you what, Ken, don't call us, don't listen. As simple as that, mate. Bye. 0344. I don't think vaginas, I don't think genitals are filthy. It's natural. And it's good that we can talk about this stuff. Yeah, our tongues are in our cheeks, but it's good that we can talk about this stuff.
It's important, actually.
Yeah, of course it's important. Ken, you don't like it? Don't listen. Why would you phone up a radio station and say, the show you're doing, I'm listening to it, and I really hate it, because you're nuts. What you should do, go and switch to another radio station. It's as simple as that. That's what I do. 0344. We got Simon's address, and we're going to send that card. You can hear that card being addressed as we speak right now, guys. That is what is happening right now. Mum's furious... There we go. This is Mum's furious text as she catches her son doing something very naughty on her work iPad. He made a rookie mistake, which meant his mum worked out what he was doing pretty much immediately. A teenager... 0344 499 1000, by the way. A teenager was completely mortified after receiving an awkward text from his mum telling him off for watching porn. Liam, 19, from Edinburgh, made the mistake of using his mum's work iPad, which meant she found out straight away. Understandably, she wasn't too impressed and sent him a furious message. The text read, Liam, I don't really know how to say this, so I'll just say it. You cannot watch porn on my work iPad. I could get sacked for this.
Liam.
He shared a screen grab of his mum's message on Twitter with the caption, "How's your Monday going?" with a crying with laughter emoji.
That's beautiful.
People were embarrassed for the teen, while others just found the whole thing hilarious. One wrote the stuff of nightmares. Another added, ha 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 ha, busted. A pal added, rookie mistake, bro. Another replied, choked on my tea reading that. My boys say bro. I like that. It's part of the lexicon at the moment, and I enjoy... Come on, bro. So, as well as Champagne Beautiful, my youngest has now got... what does he do? Sweet. I'll get him to record them.
He's so funny.
He's hilarious, man. Those boys are so in love with them.
My kids have been staying at their grandparents' house this week because obviously I work nights and my husband is away on cricket tour in the home of cricket, Malta.
Wow.
I spoke to him today and I said, how's the cricket going? He goes, we've got our first game today. Is it?
He's been away
Thursday?
a week.
I know. I said
they got to acclimatise, I suppose.
Yeah,
I said,
so what's been going on up to this point? He went, right. So cricket tour. So anyway, my kids are staying at my parents, who of course are from Manchester.
Yeah.
And I rang to say goodnight, as I always do, tonight, and spoke to my youngest, and she told me she'd had a bath. And she actually said bath, not bath.
Oh God!
So the assimilation is almost complete. Yeah.
One particularly cheeky follower joked, Liam, I'm your mum's boss, and I'm saying it is okay to watch porn on her iPad. A new documentary has... I mean, this is the problem with these websites. Listen to this. A new documentary has looking into what really happens on the set of porn movies. Has looking into. Geez. And it shows a very different side to those naughty videos. Channel 5's The Sex Business Porn Star shows that filming is almost secondary to the process. The most important part of making a porn movie is the photographs. Yeah. Not only that, but a lot of what viewers see is totally faked.
You don't say.
Director Luke Hotrod explains the pictures are the important bit. They're what get people interested. Many props are used, such as white cream, and much of what is shot is completely staged. You're telling me he's not really a plumber? And all of the photos are staged rather than natural poses. Yeah, that's pornography. You're going on a porno shoot, aren't you? Is that happening? Have you got a date in the diary for that?
Not yet, but he said he would hurry things up for me if I wanted. I said, no, you take your time.
Come on.
Because I've got an interview lined up for next week.
Okay, brilliant.
Which is going to be really... I can't wait.
Well, you've got two lined up. I've got nothing. I need to pull my finger out a bit and try and find some bits and pieces.
Yeah. So I told him I can hang on for a bit.
I want to go on a little adventure. I'm doing nothing this weekend. If anyone's like going, I don't know, ghost hunting or something, doing something redonkulous this weekend, I'm around. All I'm doing is streaming my Dreamcast games. Played Sonic Adventure today. It's good, but the camera angles are lousy. Sorry. But it's a good game. But if anyone's like going ghost hunting Saturday night, I'm around. Saturday night, Sunday night, I'm there. I'll come with you. I'll record it for the show. I'm up for something like that. 0344 499 1000. Let's go to Nelly. Good evening, Nelly.
Good evening, number one. Good evening, Ian.
Good evening.
I wonder if I could get some help from you, if I wouldn't mind.
You're not from me, mate. Go on.
All right, Kath. Number one. I was looking for some motivation to lose weight from you both.
Oh.
Now, I've tried things in the past. It's not worked. I need some good motivation. And I think you and Ian would be the perfect combo.
Stop eating and exercise, you fat git!
Do you know what I do?
Is that the kind of motivation you wanted?
From you, actually, you know what, Ian? Yeah, from you, yeah.
Perfect, there we go. Fine. Happy to
Here's my suggestion, which is more of a carrot than a stick.
No, he doesn't want carrots. Doesn't want any food.
Carrots are fine. I've stopped weighing myself. Now I go on whether my trousers are too tight. I think that's a good measurement. I don't want to get obsessed with numbers. It's more about, being comfortable.
I disagree strongly. I think the numbers are important, and you've reminded me I haven't weighed myself for a while.
Well, here's the thing.
Okay.
My family's got a bit of a weird
you're right.
food thing, so I don't want to want to poke that bear. So what I do is I buy myself a pair of Target trousers.
Ooh, well, there we go.
So until last year, I was a size 10. And I noticed my trousers getting tighter and tighter. And now I'm actually more comfortable in a size 12. So I bought myself a pair of size 10 trousers. And I try them on every now and again and see how I'm doing. And that's what I'm aiming for, getting back in those size 10 trousers. And they're nice ones. They're not like cheapo ones. They're proper nice ones that are a little bit too expensive to just bin.
Up until a couple of years ago, was a size 34 waist. I'm now 36. I'm accepting that I'm fat. I'm kind of accepting that I'm fat, and I'm in the fat phase, fat Elvis period of my life. I don't like it. What are you gonna do?
I know it's because my lifestyle is not as active as it was before, so I know that it doesn't need to be permanent.
See, my problem is my portion sizes are too big.
All right.
I eat late in the night, which I shouldn't do.
Yeah, that's a big one, man.
I need to do a bit more exercise. I mean, exercise I'm okay with. I do sort of football twice a week. Go for walks on lunchtime, things like that. But it's just, I need to do just that little bit more.
Have you tried eating off a side plate?
Ooh,
as well as a main plate.
No,
so you have
instead
your meat on the main, the salad.
Because actually our plates are massive these days, and if you eat off a side plate, it looks like you've got loads.
Here's my problem, right? I love food.
Yeah.
That is. I don't know if that's the same for you, Nelly. And I'm not joking.
Oh God, yeah.
I love food. So much. I love the cheeses. I do cheese board. I love a dessert. I love burgers. I love high quality, expensive burgers. I love the rubbish you get from McDonald's. I love chips. I love sandwiches. I love I love it. And I'm not prepared to put in the physical effort that you need to do to counteract the effect of the food. So I'm learning, genuinely. I'm learning to accept that I'm not the shape I was 3 or 4 years ago, and that this is it. This is probably it. And if anything, it's going to get a little bit bigger as I get a bit older. I'm nearly 50. I'm nearly 50.
There's just little changes that I think I would need to make.
Yeah.
I'd say cut down portion sizes, get rid of the late night snacks, a little bit more exercise. I think I'll be heading in the right direction.
You know what you need to do then, and instead of having loads of spuds, make sure just load up on veg.
Yeah, but spuds are nice, aren't they?
Spuds are nice, man.
Yeah,
roast
really
potatoes.
Good. Yeah. Chips,
I'm not prepared to make the sacrifices I need to, which is cut down on my food and do more exercise. All right, I'm fatty. And I'm learning. I think part of it is the mental thing as opposed to the physical thing. I'm learning to be all right with it.
Yeah, but Nellie's not accepting the way he is at the moment.
No. But it's taken me. That's what I'm saying. It's taken me 3 or 4 years to accept the way I am. So, Nellie, you either cut down on food and do more exercise. That's it. That's what it boils down to. Or over a period of time, you accept that's where you are and that's what's going on.
Well, I've weighed myself tonight. I'm 14 stone. It's no good. So I'm going to have to try and keep an eye on the scales and see what's going on.
How tall are you, Nelly?
5'7".
Okay, all right. Well, then you got to make some changes, and it sounds like you're determined enough to make some changes.
Yeah, it's just not good. Just I'm not too bothered about my body, but usually, you know, you just look at yourself in the mirror on occasions, and
I know that feeling.
Mess.
Yeah,
I know the feeling.
And the other thing is because it's getting warmer. You know, you're wearing short sleeves. Maybe your clothes are a bit lighter, and you kind of realise that it wasn't your jumper that was leaving you with that fold.
I know the feeling. Looking in the mirror and just, I don't know. Actually, I can't speak for you, but I've looked in the mirror and I'm just disgusted with the size of my tits. Seriously, I am though. I'm disgusted. I've got tits. It's a fat belly. But I like a burger. You know, I have 2 burgers on the way home sometimes. That's it. That's it, man. It's horrible.
So, yeah, I've ordered a T-shirt from the website.
Okay.
I've ordered a medium.
Here we go.
It is getting on the sort of... I think I'm just gets to fit into a medium at the minute, just about.
Yeah.
And it's a late night loser T-shirt.
Uh-oh.
So if I am a loser and I lose the weight,
here we go.
Fit nicely.
Here we go. Target T-shirt. That's what you got.
Yeah, that's going to work.
Well, we appreciate your support, Nelly. We appreciate you taking, you know, some of our slightly ruder comments this evening in the way it's intended, and I wish you the best of luck, man. That whatever you find, whatever works for you.
So, and Ian, don't worry about the number 7, because there's lots of good things that are 7.
Go on.
The film 7, The Magnificent 7, 7 Samurai.
I'm going to cut you off now, Nelly.
7 Brides, 7 Brothers.
He's gone. Okay, that was patronising. So it may have been. So I posted a picture yesterday of the vole that Mucky, the second, Lucky killed 1.5 baby robins last week. Mucky killed a vole, a dead vole in the drawing room. A lot of people saying it was a shrew.
Yeah, the nose.
I didn't know that shrews were real.
Oh.
I didn't know that a shrew was a real thing. I thought it was just
like a gruffalo.
No, I just thought it just meant. I thought it was a Shakespeare thing. I thought Shakespeare had made up a shrew, the Taming of the Shrew, and it was like a woman. It was about a woman, right? That play, The Taming of the Shrew,
yeah,
right. And she's like an annoying, I guess I don't know it, woman. And I just thought that was a made up word. He made up a lot of words in the English language. He made up forsooth. He made up the word television. He made up the word mug. And I thought shrew was one of those. Turns out shrews are real things. And my cat killed one, which I'm very proud of. But then today, Mucky came in twice with moths, butterflies in her mouth, spat them out. They're still alive, and she's playing with them. And when I went to go and stamp on them to kill them, what am I going to do? Take them to the vets? She picked them up and took them to another part of the kitchen, too.
You did show me a picture, and they were very, very tattered wings.
Outrageous behaviour. 03444991000 is the phone number. This is Talk Radio.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We'll get you talking.
03444991000 is the phone number. Good evening, Jerry. Jerry.
Hello.
Hello, Jerry.
Hi. Thanks for you. Sorry, Parkinson's, man. Have a sheep for dinner. You just put your feelings in something. You just fingers off. Take your talk to you and
Jerry, calm down, because I'm not getting a word of this tonight. I know you're not in a good state. So just take time, take a deep breath, and then just go it as slowly as you can.
Thanks. I'll leave my story. I'll be 2 seconds. I got some things. But then you're almost in.
Someone get this man some weed, for God's sakes. This is exactly what you need cannabis for, is for people like Jerry's situation, to calm him down a little bit so we can understand him. I'm not even joking now. That's a known fact.
It's true, it does.
It does. I know it does. It's a known fact.
Best night ever. Relax. That's all night. No never cramps and tension. Best night it's illegal. I started trying it to what you've done. That's pretty illegal. Where's the justice in that?
There is no justice in that. I'm getting some of it, but I'm struggling to get all of it. You're not in a great place today.
No, I'll tell you off.
No. You're still getting kicked out, troublemaker?
14 days.
14 days. Let's start the countdown till Jerry is wheeled out to the bus stop.
I've been telling you. Have a pre-wheelchair and every door. Oh, maybe put my body. Little finger one day. That's it. That was yesterday.
Jerry, what happens? The council have to find you somewhere to live, don't they?
I know. Yeah, but what happens if we're not days? I don't know. The question is, what happened on day 14? Day 28, whatever it is. Hey, Joe, what happened? Nobody knows. Big things, isn't it? Quite a big deal. I don't know what's going to happen. It's not an awful place to be going. I know Jolly making little jokes, which no one can understand.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I was quite unhappy. And David still was going on. But you don't my voice today, but it's frantic empty. I just said today, how are you doing? How are you doing? Not very well, thank you. Not very well, I think. Not great, but I think just put a brave face on. Not letting see that you came down. Because I'm getting a national radio today. A little bit down at the moment. I may have too much crap going on. Not much we're trying to organise machines.
Jerry, I'm not getting much. Tonight. I'm not getting much. Maybe it's my ears.
No, it's me. I'm dead nervous. I'm panicking.
Hey, listen, man. Listen. Because we're not really understanding it, and then we get like a sentence, and then we're not. But me and Kath, and the listeners know. Hang on a minute. Hello, have you gone? What are you doing, man? Just stay. It was me telling the bloke with Parkinson's to stay still. That ain't going to work. Yeah, that's how you do it. Just stay still, man. For God's sake, it works. Here's the thing, right? We all know that you are having probably one of the most, if not the most stressful time in your life, because you're getting turfed out of your care home in 14 days because it's run by scumbags and liars, right? We know that. But I also know, for people listening, we know that Richard Gregorian, who's acting as your lawyer for free because he's a good guy and a listener to this show, I've had the pleasure and the honour of shaking his hand a few times because he comes to a lot of our shows. We know that he's fighting your corner, so you're not dealing with this completely on your own. If I was having a fight with someone, I'd like Richard on my side because he doesn't care and he just goes for it. And I'm sorry that this is happening to you, man. You're a good man. And you're being treated abysmally just because you got a physical disability. And I think that's shameful. I think it's shocking. And, Richard is very kindly, with your permission, I know you've given permission, keeping me and Kath informed as to what is going on. And I wish there was more we can do. I'm happy to put my name behind any campaign or any complaints process. I'm happy to, use whatever weight my media... my celebrity has. I'm more than happy to use that in any way that it can help you, man. And I've said that to Richard, and I don't know what to say. It's lousy, and you're being treated abysmally, and I think it's outrageous. And we love you, brother.
That's not nice. That's not. I know it's not my fault. I should have told you that it's not my fault. Not my fault. It's not my fault. I didn't talk to you.
It's not your fault. You've done nothing wrong. They've treated you terribly, and you've had bad luck getting ill, and you've had bad luck living in a care home with a bunch of idiots that don't care.
No, I didn't mention any stuff. I don't know about the joke. That's all they case and contract case and it's all. What do you charge? No, no, I'm going to.
Hey, listen, man. I can't hear the words, but I can hear the passion in your voice, and that's just as important.
I'm sorry.
No, you got nothing. You know, you don't have to apologise. Some nights we understand you better than others, but I can understand the passion. I understand the anger, and I'm getting the fear, just not getting the words. But the words aren't necessarily the most important bit. Jerry, listen. Try and get some rest. In a second, I'm going to say up your bum and cut you off. But before I do that. Right, he's cut off now. He's gone. We heard that bit.
Clear as a bell.
We understood that bit. Clear as a bell end. We understood that bit. Now they're kicking him out. He's a troublemaker. He deserves everything he gets. I'm joking, of course. He's. It's awful, absolutely awful. I've got to sort stuff out with my mum as well. They sent me an email, was it yesterday, saying we'd like to meet you either at the care home or our head office. These are the dates we can do. And I'm just thinking, oh God, we'll do it. We're going to do it at the care home, and I'm going to wear a suit. And I'm just thinking, why has everything been written down in email so far? But you want to do this, what you're considering to be the last hurdle. You want to do it face to face when things aren't written down.
Mm-hmm.
What is that about? What is that about? So I'm going to go through that. In fact, that's what I'll do tomorrow. I'll go through that email again. I just want to make sure that I write to them and say, right, okay, cool, yeah, we'll meet. These are the bits that we haven't addressed yet. And the main thing is the lying. Love you, Jerry. Hang in there, man. Hang in there, man. You got this. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number. If you want to give us a call, you'd be very, very welcome. The switchboard is empty for the first time this evening. So you'd be very welcome. Hey, so there was this... here we go. I can kind of understand this. Would you leave your husband-to-be for £8,000, £7,500? Not many of us could be bribed to break up with our significant other. It's like the sort of thing they used to do in EastEnders in the 80s. It's 10 grand if you clear out of town and we never see you again.
They always went to Manchester.
Not many of us could be bribed to break up with our significant other, but one woman has revealed that she did just that when faced with the choice. The unnamed woman revealed all in a post on Reddit. I'm always slightly dubious of these things, but Reddit and Mumsnet, the posts on there, but there you go. Describing how her fiancé's parents came to her and offered her a lot of money on the condition she break off things with their son. And it seems the woman had no problem accepting the cash and getting the hell out of there. Well, it turns out they were right to make the offer then. She begins by explaining she met her partner in college. They dated for several years before he popped the question. The woman knew his wealthy mum and dad, didn't think she was good enough for their son, but she says it never bothered her as she loved him and they thought they could get through this. However, after they got engaged, she began to notice he was changing and becoming increasingly like his parents. She said he became extremely controlling. He wanted to know where I was almost every moment of the day. At one point, he even said, after we are married, he wants to schedule out my day so he knows where I am at all times. That sounds fair enough. Sounds fair enough. This may be slightly more significant. Along with this, I found out he's an alcoholic who can become very belligerent when drunk. That's quite a big one. These red flags were enough for me, and I've been thinking of stepping back for a while now. The real tipping point was when he told me he feels like he has to settle for me and that he can do better.
Yowza.
Oh, in that
Why
case,
does she need paying?
If you're offered cash, then definitely.
Run.
The woman then started distancing herself emotionally from her partner as getting ready to leave him. So she was already on the way out. So when his mother called and offered her $10,000 to break up with her son, she knew it was too perfect an opportunity to pass up. We made an agreement to never tell my ex or anyone else about our exchange. And so that night I went home, packed my bag and broke up with him. I moved out that next week and haven't seen him since. He's called me multiple times, but I've ignored him. Mutual friends say he's a wreck and he still loves me. His parents contacted me once since then, thanking me and wishing me luck in life.
Wow.
Everybody, all four people are obnoxious.
Yeah, I would like to hear the parents' side of things. I can't imagine.
Planning on breaking up with him anyway. That was never going to change. The money, though, did help. Was I wrong to take it? His family mistreated me so at the time. I just saw it as a way of repaying me for that.
Gosh.
People commented, you didn't lose out on the love of your life. You were going to break up with him anyway. Might as well profit a bit. Another said, think of it as an asshole tax. A third added, I wouldn't leave my partner for 10 million. Really? So it's not like you were going to be in it for the long haul, but because if he was it for you, no amount of money in the world would be able to separate you.
Like I say, I would love to hear from the parents
because
what would you be going through to think, I'm just going to chuck her some money and hope she disappears?
Get rid of her. $10,000, 10,000 greenbacks. 0344 499 1000. Matthew, you'll be the first call after the news. This is the Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee and Catherine Boyle, weeknights from 10 on Talk Radio.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
There's, I think there's a new Imani Coppola single that came out. What's the beep? So mute this computer, guys. That came out just 4 minutes ago. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Let's talk to Matthew while we're looking for that. Good evening, Matthew.
Oh, good evening, Ian.
What can we do for you on this finest of the holy nights?
No, just to say thank you for making me laugh these past 2 evenings. The hardest I've laughed in a long time.
Well, that will be £35, please. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. We don't do this stuff for free. You got to pay us. Hey, you're very kind, man. What's going on? What's going on for you at the moment?
No, I'm just fishing at the moment. So yeah.
Oh.
So a couple of nights on the bank, Ian. So. There you go.
There you go. Well, the weather's all right. No, it's a little bit of a chilly.
It's sort of up and down, really, Ian.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of nice during the day, and then drops down in the evening. So.
Okay.
But yeah, but thankfully, I've got the Talk Radio to keep me through it, sort of thing. So it's good. Yeah. It's good.
Well, then that's. I'm glad. Have you caught anything? Have you slaughtered? Have you murdered any baby fish?
No murdering. No, it's all catch and release, Ian.
Oh,
yeah.
That sounds very tantric. Catch and release. Catch and release.
Yeah.
Well, good for you. All right. Yeah. Well, thank you, mate. Are you there on your own?
There's a couple of guys around the other side. They probably heard me laughing, I should imagine, because I've been laughing quite loud to myself. So yeah. Okay. But other than that, I'm just sort of around here this side of the lake on my own. So.
I used to go fishing when I was a kid with my dad. I used to hate it. It's really boring, but I used to go a lot. Find it really boring.
Yeah.
So I don't like the idea of going fishing, but I like the idea of sitting by a river at night time and having a flask of hot drink and listening to the radio and some sandwiches. I like the sound of that.
It's just lovely. It's just, the birds and the snakes. Just lovely.
Yeah, that's what life is all about. Well, I'm glad you're in a very peaceful place.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Ian.
All right. Well, listen. Thanks for calling.
All the best, Ian.
See you later, Matthew. What a nice guy. He's chilled out. He's got it all sorted, isn't he?
He's quite fancied fishing.
It's boring, man. It's boring. And you got to do the weights. The weights. I can never understand the weights.
Oh.
Couldn't do the weight. I've always got problems with my flipping iTunes account. I can never log into my iTunes account, and now I've logged into it and it's saying, well, now we need to verify you, so we're going to send a code to your phone number, but it's the old phone number, right? And also I think it's an old email. So can I just I didn't get a verification code. Didn't get a try again in a minute. I know but the code has been sent, but it's been sent to the I'm flipping it. It's the most. I just want to hear a song that my mate's done, right? That's there, I can see it, right? But how do you change your settings in it?
I think I had to do this the other week when I lost my phone and then couldn't find my iPhone, right?
Yeah.
I think you go into...
No. You're doing the thing that I complained about. No, don't do... Because I
did it, but I can't quite remember how.
Okay, well then, when you know the answer... Then you can tell me. Don't do. I think you did. No. When you know the answer, then I would love to have a chat with you about it, and you can walk me through the steps. Until then, I think it's best. View my account. Will it be there? View my account. The next 45 minutes, in fact, for the next 3 hours, Paul can come in late. Is me going through this and trying to change my phone number. There it is. That is my number. Is that the number? What's my phone number? That's my number. But then why is it... Oh, jeez. Oh, Jesus. So now it's saying that my billing phone number is not the number it sends the authorisation code to. What? 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 What What is going on in this world? Catherine, what do you have for us this evening, please? 0344. The switchboard's empty. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number. Would love to take your phone calls because I'm going to be honest, I'm getting stressed.
OK, well, you think you've got problems.
I do,
A
actually.
lip filler procedure is said to have left a mum with sausage lips that looked so bad that her friend vomited when she saw them.
No!
Christina Burton claims that the numbing cream used before the 70...
What cream?
Numbing.
OK.
What did you think I said?
Nothing.
Bumming? Why would she use a bumming cream?
Why would you think I thought you said a bumming cream?
Because I know you.
Why would you?
Because the way you went... What?
No.
Well, I know the difference, but...
I don't know if you do.
I say numbing and you hear bumming.
Numbing and bumming? You disgust me.
Christina Burton claims that the numbing cream used before the...
It's not bumming cream, guys. Just to clarify, just in case you thought that maybe... No, it was not bumming cream. Or lube.
Although a numbing cream would probably do it. Christina Burton claims that the numbing cream used before the £75 at-home treatment caused her lips to swell out of control.
Out of control? My God, that's horrific.
It is. I mean, they look like she's nicked them from a spitting image puppet. And it's too big for her face.
Dear God. It's a horrendous picture.
The 29-year-old also said that her throat closed over and she found it difficult to breathe hours after having the 1 ml of filler put in.
Oh, well, hang on a minute. So she had this stuff injected in?
Yeah. Despite a beautician reportedly assuring Christina that the swelling was normal, she was rushed to hospital where she was given adrenaline, oxygen and steroids to combat the reaction. After fearing that she almost died, the mum of two is now warning others of the potential allergic reactions when getting lip fillers. I mean, look, she was a perfectly pretty woman before.
She's a beautiful young lady.
And she's got decent lips. Christina of Manchester hopes that by sharing photos of her looking like a duck gone wrong, she will inspire others to do proper research before getting invasive cosmetic treatments. She said, "They look like sausages on my face. I look like a duck gone wrong. My lips kept getting bigger and bigger and more painful. I thought my lips were going to explode. The pain was unreal. I couldn't swallow anything. I tried taking antihistamines and painkillers to help with the swelling, and I had an ice lolly to keep them cool, but they just got out of control. As soon as they put the cream on, I just knew something wasn't right. My lips were tingling and they felt like they were swelling up straight away. When you have a numbing cream on, it does feel like it's swollen because it's numb. But this time, I just felt something wasn't right. My lips were swelling straight away and I was in pain, which I never usually am. I mean, God... After she left, I looked in the mirror and I saw they were swollen. My throat was numb and I started struggling to swallow. The swelling was that bad, it went up into my nose and it closed my throat and nose. I was struggling to breathe. When it got to that point, I had to phone an ambulance. 4 hours after having the lip filler treatment, Christina called 999 and an ambulance crew raced to her house and administered adrenaline, put her on oxygen and gave her a nebulizer.
Flipping heck, man.
After 45 minutes of treatment at home, Christina was taken to Wythenshawe Hospital where staff gave her steroids, anti-inflammatories and antibiotics and monitored her condition overnight. She had to stay in. Christina said, when they came to my house, I couldn't breathe. They had to give me a cannula straight away and 2 lots of adrenaline. That's when it scared me. It's a good job I didn't go to sleep, which is what I was planning to do. I worry I might not have woken up. Hospital nurses couldn't believe how badly swollen my nips and skin were, between my nose and lips were. The pain felt like they were going to explode. It felt like when something has its own pulse. Wow.
Her lips took over her.
Yeah. I mean, the lips, she says they look like 2 sausages. She's not exaggerating. They look like... And we're not talking chipolatas, we're talking them fat ones. God. I mean... I'm wondering when that fashion's going to go, because it is daft now, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't understand faces. You know I have a problem with eyebrows.
Well, it's moving on to eyebrows, but the lips are still in it.
I just don't understand any faces or anything. I'm so confused by the world. Sorry, I've logged into this iTunes, right?
Oh, iTunes update.
No, don't update. That's the thing. That's what goes wrong, is when it updates. So it's updated.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I'm updated. I'm in it. So I've changed the email. So it's now my new email address.
Excellent news.
Bonus. Right. But I cannot change the phone number. It still wants to send a verification to an old phone number that I don't have, right? But it hasn't got it's got my new phone number in this system. So why the hell... These people have called in to help. Let's go to Michael. Michael, what the hell is going on here?
The iTunes thing.
Sorry?
The iTunes issue.
Yes.
I wasn't calling because of that.
Right,
Sorry.
OK, stay there. We'll come back to you in a second. Let's go to Simon. Simon, what the hell's going on here?
Iain, there's an override code.
Sorry?
5644 works as the override code for iTunes.
You're joking. There's an override code.
5644.
There's an override...
But keep it quiet, I haven't told you that.
There's an override code, is there?
No, there's not. But it would have been good if there would have been, wouldn't there?
Thanks very much for your call. Good evening.
What is going on with the Simons these days?
They just disgust me. What's this? Is this it? I've downloaded it. Hang on. Can you put the computer on? I think I've downloaded it.
Coming up next week. Tell us about it.
Well, this is a Bell End Road.
No, that's not Imani's new song.
That's Bell End Road.
Chinese man saying Bell End Road. No. Imani. Anyway, she's got a new single. If anyone could download Rattle by Imani Coppola, let's be careful. It's probably got swears in. My boys today said, I love Imani's songs. They've just got so many swears in.
That's what they look for.
There's one song that they really like. And I said to them today, I said, you do know it's about a man taking a poo on a train? What? And I said, yeah, it's a song about a man having a poo on a train in front of everybody. And now they love it even more. She saw... we should get her on the show. You know, we saw a woman doing a poo the other day in the street.
Yeah.
She saw a man doing a poo in the street the other day. Something's happened. Something has changed.
I think it's end of days. Is it signs?
Something has changed and it's going up, right? So there's the song. I click on purchase. Verification is required. Before you can make purchases, PayPal must send an SMS code to your phone ending 5627 in order to verify your account. I don't have that phone anymore. Maybe I have to go into... Oh, God, hang on a minute. George, what the hell is going on? George, what the hell is going on?
I don't know.
OK. Eben, what the hell is going on?
Again?
Eben, what the hell is going on?
I'm not too sure.
OK, we'll come back to these rather useless calls after this.
Across the UK, online and on DAB.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
Fixed it. Right, I fixed it. I should have downloaded... Can we have the computer up, Sam? Because I think I've downloaded the new Imani Coppola single, Rattle. Let's have a listen.
No, there's a big summit coming up next week. Tell us about it.
Well, this is a Bell End Road.
No, it's just a Chinese man saying Bell End Road. Right, the song the kids love about someone going to the toilet on the train. It is what is it called? It's this. Oh, hang on a minute. It's worth it. It's worth it for the childish bands. I can't find it. Let's go to Michael. Good evening, Michael.
I've got the Imani Coppola song.
OK, go on, let's hear it.
Let's see if I can play it to my phone. Hang on.
Thank you.
Can you hear it?
Are you playing it?
Do you not hear it?
No. Can you hear it?
I can hear it on my phone, yeah. It's called Rattle. It's only 1 minute 50 seconds long.
Right, but can you actually... We can't hear it.
It's probably because I'm playing off the same phone I'm speaking to you on.
Oh, my days. Come on, man. What is this?
I'm sorry to let you down.
You apologise to me.
Sorry, Iain. Sorry, Kath.
Apologise. I didn't say Kath. Apologise to the listeners.
The listeners, I'm also sorry.
Apologise to Eben.
To Eben?
Apologise to Eben. He's on the line. Apologise to him.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Apologise to Eben.
Eben, I'm sorry.
Do you accept that, Eben?
Yes, I do.
OK, good lad. Apologise to Rainbow George, please, Michael.
Ian, come on.
He's on the line. Right, I'm staying out of this. You need to apologise to Rainbow George.
Do the right thing.
We're staying out of this. You're on
He
your own.
doesn't need to apologise.
Yes, he does. Yes,
Shut
he
up.
does.
You shut up.
Shut up, George.
I'm sorry. George?
Do you accept that apology, George?
Of course I do. I don't think an apology was
Well, that's where you're wrong.
necessary.
That's where you're wrong. It was necessary. Michael, go away and have a long, hard think.
I'm off to do that right now.
Thank you very much indeed. Good lad. Well, he's learnt. He's learnt from that, and that's
You won't do that again,
You
will
will
he?
not be doing that again. Right. So this is the song. Hang on. Here we go. Oh, jeez.
Are we really?
Why can't I get anything to work on my computer? No, just nothing works on the. Here we go. Here we go. Listen to this. Come to you in a second, George. It's a great story. Great song. You know this?
I know this.
It's about a man doing a poo on a train.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
How?
Yeah, we go. Well, you'll listen. It's a great song. Here we go.
So complicated. Close the door and we can't escape it. We can't escape it. A man walks on the A train, but naked to a dump and then urinated. Everyone was so humiliated. The train doors closed, he couldn't escape.
There you go.
How come I've never noticed that before?
And I had to explain to the boys what a dump was, what urinating was, and what humiliation was. And now, so I told the youngest. So when we picked up the eldest, you're not going to believe there's a song. He's calling her Hermione at the moment. I keep saying, it's Hermione, you've met her. There's a song by Hermione about a man doing a poo on a train. Play it, Daddy, play it. And the boys are listening to it in hysterics. And the youngest said, I like it, Hermione's song so much. She just has so many swears in there.
I mean...
I've got the new song. Let's listen. I've not. No, I think I have heard this. Well, let's listen and let's see where this takes us. It might have swears in it, so we always have to be careful with Imani. But I do think she's a genius. She's got a new album coming out soon, which I've heard bits of. Here we go.
Now that's entertainment. Oh, come on, let it rattle your soul. Most of the arraignment for the most wanted criminal. They couldn't cover your tits. Lying shivering on the prison floor.
I think there may have been a swear word there. I'm not sure. Was there?
Oh, have you beaten on the prison wall?
Oh, was it? Okay, I thought I heard...
She did say it.
She said it. All right, we'll carry on then. We'll carry on.
Prison war. That's the bleeding in your prison, 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 we're bleeding in your prison, the bleeding in your prison, we're bleeding in your prison, your prison. Come on, let it rattle your soul. 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 American do no wrong. American get it right. American do no harm. American see the light. Come on, let it rattle your soul. Come on, let it rattle your soul. Come on, let it rattle your soul. They couldn't cover your ass. Stark naked in your history class. The flag's better off uses a blindfold. Use to hide the heart of your soul. Come on, let it rattle 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 your soul.
Love it. I love it so much. I've heard the album. I've heard a rough mix of the album. Man Alive. That's kind of like the hardest song on there. There's the new album.
No.
Oh, I'm about to go to Bell End Road again. There you go. New single from Imani Coppola. World premiere, dear listener. You rattle. You get it on iTunes or wherever you get your music from. Right. Let's go to Eben. Good evening, Eben.
Good evening, Ian.
Good evening, Eben. How are you? Are you a Scientologist now?
No, and I'm just phoning in to say thank you so much. That helped spilling the beans to my dad and telling the truth and everything. It just cleared my mind.
This is the thing. Here's the thing. If there's stuff that you can't tell the people who are nearest and dearest to you, then it's probably stuff you shouldn't be doing. You know, probably stuff that's unhealthy for you if there is a reason that you can't tell them. So, well done for telling.
Also, as a parent, that's precisely the stuff I would want you to tell me, because otherwise you just get deeper and deeper and deeper, and soon it will become bloody obvious that something's up, and we could have stemmed it before it got serious, you know?
My dad said he knew anyway that there was something unusual going on.
Yeah.
And
There we go.
And I was a little upset that my dad was so worried for me and quite upset. And
Well, listen, man, it's all cool, though. It's all out in the air. Now, he's cool, you cool, me cool, she not so cool.
I'm totally cool.
No, man. A little bit Jamaican there. I'm
walk that back.
Stepping away from the Jamaican accent. That
But
was an
also,
accident.
do you know what? That's a really important part of your relationship with your dad that happened there, because it just made you a little bit stronger. Because, you know, you never need to feel that way again.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
it. That's it, dude.
Yeah,
That is it. That is what it's all. That is life. That is what it's all about. Eben, thank you. We appreciate that. Let's go to George. Good evening, George.
Oh, good evening again.
Well, welcome.
Into the mystic, synchronistic. Your original question to me, what the hell is going on? Just a couple of hours ago, I played one of my favourite albums that I haven't played for many years.
Partridge Family Greatest Hits?
No, Marvin Gaye, What's Going On?
What's going on? What's going on? Oh, my baby, yeah.
No, that's not in it at all.
Okay. Yeah, well, I've seen him do it live, and that was in the version I saw.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You obviously don't know the album.
I obviously have got the album.
Have you?
Yes.
Well,
You obviously don't know humour.
Humour.
You obviously don't know spontaneity. You obviously don't know improvisation. You obviously don't know manners. Anyway, away you go.
It's really interesting. Do your children know the record "The Point" by Harry Nilsson?
Do you know they don't know The Point by Harry Nilsson? No, I am familiar with the soundtrack of the West End musical version of The Point, and I'm only slightly familiar with the Harry Nilsson album.
I think your children would love that album.
Thanks very much indeed, Dad. Well, I have it, and I will play it to them one day.
Oh, lovely. It's music is where it's at as far as I'm concerned.
Here's something I'm finding as I get older, and I did wonder. I remember having a conversation with my sister about this. Would it happen when I got older? And I now have the answer. As I get older, I'm getting less and less interested in music.
Really?
I remember talking to my sister about this because I was like 14 and she would have been like 17, and we were like amazed that our parents weren't really into music. And we went, wow, I can't imagine not really being into music. I wonder if that will happen to us as we get older. And I just think about this the other day. I'm not really into music as much as I was, as much as I still like music, still a fan of it, but I don't obsessively listen to it. I don't pore over albums anymore. I've become grown up.
Is it because you don't feel the need to be belonging to a tribe that's up to date with certain things anymore?
No, it just doesn't have the effect that it used to have on me. It just doesn't have the effect. I like it. I like music, but it just doesn't have the effect that it used to have on me.
But you're still attached to the music of the past that influenced you along the way.
Listen, I don't dislike music. I'm not one of these numpties that goes, I hate music. I like music, but it doesn't have... It's at this precise moment in my life, as I approach 46, it doesn't have the same power over me that it once had.
Well, wearing my apprentice prophet's cap, I'm prophesying that a new song will have will have an influence over you.
Well, not your song. No,
my lyric, not my song.
Well, but that's not a prophecy. That's a probability. There will be a song that grabs me by the heart and drags me around the room and breaks me. Of course there will. That's going to happen, I'm sure. But it just doesn't. I used to obsess about music, and not just the minutiae, not just the stats and the figures. I used to obsess about music and records and want to deconstruct them and live inside them. And I don't remember the last time I put a CD on or a record. Or this
is a song that will fulfil a biblical prophecy.
Okay. What prophecy is in the Bible that some doddery old pothead is going to write a crap song? Where was that prophecy?
No, there's a prophecy that speaks of a time when the people will sing a new song. So I have written a lyric for a song titled "A New Song." So I'm going to make a biblical prophecy come true.
And we have, and here's the thing, George, and this is very exciting. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We actually have that song from Rainbow George. It's called "New Song," and it's been set to music. And here is a full band playing it. It's only short, but boy, oh boy, it's powerful. It fulfills a biblical prophecy, and I got a feeling that you guys are really going to like it. Enjoy.
Well, back in time with just a rhythm and rhyme, Gregorian chants were a real big thing. They took that chant and added harmony. It was a different sound, but had the same meaning. I know. It took us a long while to go and find us a rock style. I know that we could take it one more mile, because we're singing that same song. We're still singing that same song. We're singing that same song, that same song, that same song. The Rock of Ages built that rockin' sound till more and more people start to come around. They worshipped in church and built that great big choir. It grew and it grew until it spread like fire. I know. It took us a long while to go and find us a rock star. I know that we can take it one more mile, because we're singing that same song. We're still singing that same song. We're singing that same song, that same song, that same song. Same song. Oh yeah. Same song. Oh yeah. Same song, that same song. Ooh. Same song. Oh yeah. Same song. Oh yeah. Same song, that same song.
There we go, George. Great song, man. That's a great song. That's a brilliant song. You did it, man. You did it, George.
You know that wasn't my song.
Oh, I made a terrible error. Let's go to Manny. Good evening, Manny.
Evening.
Evening, Manny.
How are you?
Have you screwed up your life again yet?
No.
Yes, Manny.
I was going to phone you up earlier when.
Well, you phoned us now.
When Simon was on, I thought I'll give him a ring.
Yeah.
And I fell asleep.
Oh, what? What? Fell asleep?
I was at work, and I was lying in bed. I'll fall them in a bit. I'd have bloody sleep paralysis. Thinking, oh God.
Okay.
Oh, I got attacked.
You got attacked?
Mm.
When?
I was sleeping.
We keep having those night terror things.
Yeah.
Well, you need to preface it a little bit more than that, because he said he
did say sleep paralysis.
He talked about sleep paralysis. Be quiet. Be quiet. He talked. Be quiet. I'm going to give both of you an education in communication.
For the nation.
Nope. For
when
you
you
two.
meet him at the station.
Stop it. He said, I've been having a bloody sleep paralysis. Pause, long pause, long pause, long pause. I got attacked.
I knew what he meant.
No. By chance, you knew what he meant. There was a long pause, which indicates a break. There was also a different tone in voice, which indicates a new subject matter. So, Manny, you need to buck up your ideas. Catherine, you need to side with me a little bit more than you have been tonight. Manny, so you were attacked by a phantom ghost while you were asleep. Boo-hoo. Man up, baby.
Anyway. How are you?
How are you, Ian? I'm all right. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine.
How will you go to holiday?
What?
What?
To France. France. Did she go to France?
No.
Who's been to France?
With the school?
Oh, yeah, no. She went to Italy. She loved it. She did not miss us at all. She had a fantastic
She came back
time.
married and pregnant.
No, she didn't.
No.
She came back. Do you know what? She came back flipping skiing. She's amazing.
Yeah, I've seen the videos, man. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible.
What was I say? How's Nigel?
He's all right. He's all right. He's getting things sorted, I think, from what I can tell. He phoned us up yesterday. Was it yesterday we spoke to him? I don't remember.
Sang, didn't he?
He sang for us. He's all right. There are people helping him now, which is good. So a lot of it is down to him being helped. Yeah. There's always a little bit of luck. And you? Well, I think we've done as much as we can do. I kind of don't think that situation is sustainable.
No.
I think something needs to give, and I suspect that Nigel quite possibly at some point will need to move somewhere where he's a bit better looked after.
And also, we've kind of asked him to do... Well, we've advised him that he needs to take certain action himself because with the GP and stuff, and he's not doing it. And we've come to the point now where it's like, well, I can't force him. He's a grown-up, so...
And Jerry, you heard about Jerry the other day getting kicked out of the home.
Getting kicked out of the care home, mate. And we've said it. I hope it's all right. We said he was going to come and live with you for 6 months. Is that okay, Manny?
No problem.
Okay. I think after about the first week, you'll realise why he's being kicked out. He's a pain in the ass.
He broke his phone, hasn't he?
He broke his phone, and then they wouldn't lend him their phone to phone us.
I've got a spare phone. If you know, I'll send it you could send it to him.
Well, let's see. I think the phone situation may have been sorted, but I'm not totally sure.
Oh, okay. I've got a spare couple.
You are kind. Thanks, Manny.
He's not kind. He's a bumlet.
He is. He's one of my favourites.
He's a creep. He's one of my least favourites. He's a creep.
I got my card on Tuesday morning.
How about what?
I got my card, membership card.
Hey, man, he's one of my favourites.
Hello? Hello?
You spent some money, haven't you, on them?
Yes, mate, I have actually. Thank you for noticing.
Luxury top of the range.
$14.99 on the laminator, £2.50 on the wallets, and £35 on the cards from Vistaprint.
And the envelopes are massive.
Yep, They cost us a lot. I mean, the postage, didn't mind spending on the postage. We didn't just leave them in the tray downstairs so they'd all get sent out.
And that bloke who... You had to buy it back, didn't you?
Simon, I don't want to talk about him. Simon is dead. New Simon is alive.
He's not actually dead, though, is he?
No, he should be, though. He's a scumbag.
I think you should give it to that guy from Liverpool.
Shock.
Which guy from Liverpool?
Tony.
The wife was banging on there.
The wife is... What?
Oh, no.
EasyJet.
His wife was banging from upstairs, yeah.
No, well, I want him... don't worry. I think we've picked a good old... I think we've picked a good Simon.
Why don't you do a Saturday show?
What is this? What, can I not have a day off?
No.
We wanted to do the Saturday show, but they say they've got no money for us. We said we'd do it at mates' rates, and we'd alternate. I'd do one, then Kath would do one, and they were like all hot for it, and then they said, "Oh, we haven't got any money." So that's that. So I guess it's not going to happen. But rest assured, our best of gets more listeners than when they had a live show there. It does. Gets more listeners than the fella they had doing the live show.
Yeah, one word with you anyway. You know, the other day you was on about radar figures, and somebody said it's not radar figures. Well, I was listening to
radar figures.
Listening.
Yeah, the radar figures.
Yeah, you said.
Yes.
Oh, blah blah. The presenter said they're not radar.
This is one of your dullest calls, Manny, and
no,
that's.
I've heard on two other radio stations that there is radar figures.
Radar.
Radar. You know how many people are listening to you?
Yeah, radar. It's called radar.
Well, then he was saying radar.
Well, radar's wrong. Radar.
Okay, radar. Okay.
Radar. There are radar figures. Yeah, there are.
You said, somebody said to you that there are not any radar.
No.
Where's this guy talking? He's winding me up. I'm not even talking.
What he was talking about was some venomous, bilious, doesn't dare take callers, presenter on a different radio station, pretending that they knew what our figures were.
It wasn't even good enough to be shit.
That's a description of that guy's show.
You're a pervert.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right, Manny.
Have a nice time.
Yeah, go back to sleep, man. I don't think you've woken up. You're going to wake up in the morning and think you dreamt phoning us up.
Oh, I like being asleep.
Oh, I don't like it when the callers are, because it's just like everything. Just like we're walking through treacle. Right, when we come back, last 15 minutes of the show, I want a high energy end to this show tonight, please. This is Talk Radio.
The radio show for people who know the best part of the day is the night.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio. We'll get you talking.
All right, last 15 minutes of the show. Paul Ross comes in a bit. Let's take call straight to air. Let's do this.
Wow.
Let's do this in style. Call straight to air. 0344 499 1000. We sit, we wait. The phones will go mentalis. Loco mentalis. Si loco mentalis. Signore. Mi loco mentalis. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number. Let's do this. Let's make this real. Let's take this to a place unlike any place. Straight away. Here they come, guys. Get ready. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello. You still hanging off for dear life?
You're on the... What?
I said, are you still hanging on for dear life?
No. Oh, this is the guy that you want me to... You're the guy that wants me to quit.
I don't want you to quit at all, mate. I just want you to tell the truth and stop messing around with the volumes whenever you're getting overridden by somebody with a bit of sense.
What are you talking about, you absolute fruitcake? I haven't got any faders to ride around with the volumes with you, Muppet. There are limiters. Listen, shut up. You can talk in a minute. I haven't got any faders. No, I'm not. The way the radio stations work is there are limiters.
You're swimming to the bottom.
Well, what do
you know that?
All right, I'm going to be quiet. You talk to me, Joey. Away you go.
How do you know my name is Joey?
You talk to me, Joey. Go on.
What about? About your imbecilic panic.
Yeah, sure, go on. Go on, Joey. You called in, Joey. You talk to me, buddy. I'll be quiet.
So
I'll be quiet. I'm not touching the faders. You go.
You want me to lead your show. You're supposed to be in control of the show. You ask me something and I'll answer you.
Why are you such an arse?
Okay. Well, you use that language. I never.
Yeah, I'm using that language. First of all, you've told me off for controlling the show too much. Now I'm not controlling the show enough. Now you want me to ask you a question. I've done it. Could you answer it, please, Joey?
Ask me the question again, please.
Why are you such an arse?
Well, so you've used that language twice now.
Yes.
Why?
No, don't answer a question. Only an idiot answers a question with a question. You asked me to ask you a question. Could you have the decency to answer it, please?
Give me the courtesy to answer. Why do you delve into
Don't answer a question with a question.
Is what you've just done.
Don't answer a question with a question. Answer the question, please, sir.
I have never used words like rectum or the other word you said.
You're such a... Were you 12?
Why are you saying the word arse?
You just use it. Just use it. Got ya. Got ya. You said arse. Got you, Joey. I totally got you. You're so easy to manipulate. I'm a what?
Thank
you so much for your call, Joey. Take care. Bye-bye. Great call. Let's have the next one. 0344 499. I've never used words like rectum.
You said using the word rectum.
What an absolute muppet.
still don't really know what the original beef was.
The beef was I controlled the show too much, but then the second beef was I wasn't controlling the show enough. The third beef was I needed to ask him a question so that he wasn't leading the conversation. The fourth beef was, well, I don't know, let's find out, because he's phoning up again.
he phoned
Good
you.
evening, Joey.
Yeah, no wonder the poor girl walked out on your show the other night.
Is this the poor girl, me?
Any wonder?
Are you talking about the poor girl that's me?
Is that you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't blame you for walking out like and disappearing.
Well, yeah.
I don't know exactly what happened. Like,
No,
but
you don't, obviously.
You left.
You don't.
Well, obviously, as in.
I'm not a poor girl. I'm a 41-year-old mother of two.
You picked the wrong woman to patronise, mate, but good luck. You carry on, buddy.
Mate, I don't patronise anybody.
You are patronising me. I'm a 41-year-old mother of two who's been working in radio for 20 years, so poor girl doesn't quite cut
appear
it.
that way to me.
Oh, Joey! Joey's gone!
If you're 41, why are you still working on a radio station instead of looking after your children?
Well, here's a funny thing.
This is the best call ever! Ladies and gentlemen, Catherine Boyle.
Are you saying because I'm a woman I should be at home with... I should be at home?
You left... No, you left your working colleague high and dry the other night.
I didn't know.
Oh, didn't you?
No.
I don't know. I can't see through walls.
Yeah, no, you don't know.
Go back
but carry on talking anyway.
children.
Go back home, look after my children. I'm paying half a mortgage, my friend.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
And who signed for the mortgage?
Me?
Oh, did
I
you?
paid for half of it.
Partner?
My husband. Well, what happened was I had my own flat. Not that it's any of your business. I had my own flat. He moved in. What?
And you're in such a high prolific job. And
This is when I was in my this is when I was 26.
Joey, just listen to what the lady's saying and let her finish because it will make sense.
Here's the thing, Joey. I don't think you're interested in a conversation. I think you're angry about something else, and you have to make yourself feel better by acting superior.
Joey's angry because he's got no job, he's got no life, and he's a virgin. That's why.
Oh, it's a shame.
It's a shame, Joey. I get it. Joey, thanks.
I'm an educated person.
What does your wife think of you phoning at this time of night and talking to strange women?
And you people shouldn't be on the airwaves because you're just winging it, and you're not very good at it.
We're winging it, yeah.
We've been doing it for a while.
Yeah.
Joey, what does your wife think about you phoning? Joey, hello, manners. Come on, you're supposed to be a good Christian man. Show some manners.
I beg your pardon. I've always given you manners.
You doesn't even make sense.
You that mention all the rude words.
Yeah, well, you've not answered my question. What does your wife think about you phoning radio stations at 10 to 1?
I'm not married.
Oh.
Ah, there's a surprise. Thanks for your call, Joey. Take care. 0344. What you heard there was a lioness defending her cubs, and it was beautiful. You should be at home looking after your kids. Who signed for the mortgage, though?
Oh, it's a shame, isn't it?
It's a shame. Oh, God, I really enjoyed listening to you then, Catherine. Thank you, man. That's made my night.
I didn't even give him 50%
No,
there.
I know.
I felt sorry for him.
No, I know you didn't. She wasn't even warmed up. I didn't put the seatbelt on the key in the car then. Thank you, Joey. That
and
was
I'm the poor girl.
Thank you, Joey. I enjoyed that, mate. I'm going to give Joey 2 out of 10 because he tried.
Yeah.
2 out of 10, Joe. Give us a call in a minute if you want, you muppet. 034. He's at home crying now because he hasn't got a wife. I haven't got a wife, and I'm all right with it. So just chill, Joey. Maybe we could play some video games or something. And when he said you're winging it, yeah, we've never made any bones about it. We're totally winging this.
Joey couldn't even wing a phone call. He was on for 2 minutes and made an absolute show of himself.
Joey, I never use words like rectum. 03. I knew taking calls straight to air would go well at this time of the night. We got another 5 or 6 minutes or so. The switchboard is empty, dear listener. 03 44 499 1000. Now, if I was at home listening to this show, I would now be, and I'm not saying you should do this, but I would be now picking up my phone. Hey, this is Joey. What are you doing cutting me off for like that? I would be phoning up doing Joey impressions. That's what I would do. But that's up to you, dear listener. If you want to give us a call, you don't have to be obnoxious to call in, by the way. You don't have to be obnoxious. It's just sometimes Cat's getting a lot of love on Twitter and on the texts as well, which is very... Oh, he's made me laugh so much.
I hope he phones again.
Thank you, mate. He will do. He will do. He's the guy that phones up. Anyway, let's go to...
His mum will be locking the phone again, though, won't she?
Let's go to line one. Line one, you're on the wireless.
Hello there, this is Joey. I'm very sorry, Catherine. I just wanted to apologise. I've been sipping the water out the Mersey again. I overslept this morning and forgot to sign on, so I'm a little
All
bit...
right. Let's go to line two. Line two, you're on the wireless.
Wrexham, it didn't do him any good. It's Paul Ross here. Can I come in a minute?
Where are you? Are you out there? Just come in whenever you want.
Yeah.
Just come in whenever you want.
Bye-bye.
Bye. What's going on? Poor old Paul. 0344 499.
It's a fair point, though. We've all got children. What the hell are we doing at work?
I know, but you're a mum. You have a womb. Your children passed through you.
Yeah.
You should be there. Come in, Paul. Of course you come in. You should be there for your children all the time. You're a
all the
bad
time.
mother.
God.
But us dads.
Who signed for those children? God bless you, Joey.
I love it. Those are my favourite calls when they're so completely bats that you just,
Poor Joey.
Wonderful. I do think when he said, I don't use words like rectum, he was actually saying, I don't use words like the word he then used, arse.
Yes.
So he was trying to use the scientific...
Yeah.
With all respect to Joey.
With all respect to Joey.
Seriously, particularly with Kath, I'm on Joey's side.
I'm a big Joey fan.
I think he's an idiot.
I think is Joey another word for clown? I think I've heard people call clowns Joey. So I'm not being rude about Joey who called just then. I think it's a kind of
based on two.
Maybe
based on Joey. Yeah. Also, Joey from Friends is an idiot. So there's that, and of course.
So I go early 19th century. You go quite rightly 1990s.
Yeah, well, I'm avoiding going 70s because of course we used to mock Joey Deacon terribly. You remember Joey Deacon on Blue Peter?
That was a schoolyard thing.
That was a schoolyard. Joey was. I mean, it's terrible to think. When I was 8, 9, 10, we'd go around calling each other Joey because of Joey Deacon.
And why did Joey become a name for budgies? My man had two different Joeys. You call him a Joey.
Yeah. There was. Of course. Yeah. Anyway, so
he's got a lot of weight on his shoulders, there, Joey.
Let's just take another. This is fun. I'm enjoying this. Hello, line one. You're on the wireless. Okay. Let's try.
Someone's life support.
Let's try line two. Line two. You're on the wireless.
Hello, Joey again. Tell your boss to give us a ring if he wants somebody to do the job and run a decent show.
Well, do you know someone?
Is your wife there?
You're talking to.
What experience have you got, Joey? Apart from being an idiot, what experience do you have?
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what experience I've got. When you tell me what experience you've got.
20 years of broadcasting.
I was there. You got a big award.
Yeah, 20 years of broadcasting and about half a dozen awards. What's your experience again, Joe?
Well, I'll tell you what, I could do a better job. I've just proved it.
Go on then. All right. Your next call is Simon, Joey. Say hello to Simon. Show us what you got.
It's the Joey Show.
Are you going to be doing I Love Joey merch? And if so, can I have a membership card with it?
See the way he's interjecting there. Hello, Simon. How you doing, mate?
Oh, hello, Joey. How are you?
All right, mate. Not too bad. You listen to this imbecilic nonsense of these two winging it like. Because I'll tell you, just ask them one question. Say, make me laugh once in the next minute.
No, because it's above you. It's above you, mate. You won't get it. You need to go back to LBC.
Tell your boss.
Brexit.
Tell your boss.
Joey, listen, we're out of time, buddy. Thanks very much. That was as dull as anything. Paul Ross is in the studio. So his whole show would just be slagging us off. I'd listen to that. Paul...
Well, the imbecilic is a good word.
It's a good word we should use twice. Paul... So I'm feeling very naughty tonight. I don't know why. I'm not going to stop off at Mackie D's. I've got to stop off at the petrol station to get some bread, so I'll buy a sandwich there. Paul, what is on your show?
That's your weight off.
Yeah. Well,
I was worrying about that. I was fretting.
What is on your show tonight, please, Paul?
Very quickly, we've got Zac Efron and Lily Collins on the red carpet, courtesy of the Force of Radio Nature. Big Mouth himself strikes again, Josh Rom.
Ooh.
And we're also going live to California to the Nuns, a sisterhood, genuine convent, growing cannabis as a way of weaning people off of other addictions.
Okay.
So a change of habit, I could say, if I was in punning mood.
There we go, you see. Cannabis legal in a lot of the states now, isn't it? So it's always funny, they kind of didn't really make a big thing of it, but it's kind of all over the place. Someone I've been working with a little bit in the States is kind of come out as a massive stoner, and what a surprise, he's become really, really boring. just talking about weed all the time. It's like, yeah, okay, I get it. Anyway, can we talk about this project? Yeah, I've got this great weed, man, and it's just...
The other thing we're talking about is, and I've never heard of this before, although I'm a bit of a Second World War obsessive.
You've got 15 seconds, go on.
The lumberjills. There were 18,000 of them, an offshoot from the Female Land Army, and they were only working as lumberjacks because we needed timber desperately for pit props to produce coal.
But who was looking after their children and who signed for their mortgages?
A team of women getting wood.
They were in their early 20s and they didn't have children. The minute
This is Talk Radio!
Talk Radio.
We'll get you talking.